1, go!
Good evening. How's everybody doing? We're starting quick. It's a good thing too, because we are late. It's already 7:47. The bracket has started. EngrAnger versus aurph. As I understand it, at least one of these two had requested to be on stream, which is perfectly fine. So I'm happy to see it. These are two I not so often see. And by the initial looks of it, it looks pretty even. I'm pretty partial to a puff, especially in the ultimate. The game usually goes quick with the puff, in my experience. So we shall see. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. As I've also been made aware, this is the most important Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament going on at the moment, which is nice. I'm glad to be a part of it, glad to be here. Feeling pretty nice today. I'm feeling pretty nice now. aurph, the big dash attack. Trying to close that game one here. And that they do. Shoutouts to aurph, by the way, the one in the Deftones t-shirt. Said my commentary was pretty good. I believe that's what they said. And you know what? I appreciate it. It's a very nice thing to say. Heading into game two. aurph up 1-0.
3, 2, 1, go!
These two look pretty evenly matched. Before I put the headset on, EngrAnger hit an insane rest, but since then, aurph was able to take the game back. Definitely not an unfavorable matchup for a Toon Link friend. EngrAnger really is going to have to be a Top Gun pilot to get in most situations. Has the lead now. Huge read. Can he close? Not quite. Back to neutral. Not where Jigglypuff wants to be in this matchup. I think he'd probably prefer to be pressing buttons on the inside. That was a wild swing. Gonna get punished. EngrAnger can't catch the air dash. Won't get the stock, can't get the edge guard either. Just struggling to close this stock. aurph's recoveries have been more than solid thus far. What a read on the jump. He's back air, that'll take the lead. Big swing. Caught him reaching. Tie game. Big combos, can't finish it. Oh! Huge play. Huge play. EngrAnger takes a full stock lead after a crazy forward air rest combo. Liking both of these players' styles. EngrAnger swinging wildly. Knows he can close a stock in an instant. aurph is trying to play the box game. Where might you be? Catch, that'll even the game back up. Despite an insane lead-taking combo, EngrAnger has just neutraled their way back into this game. With a slight lead at the moment. There's not a moment where aurph isn't throwing something out. Lest there be a moment. Takes the lead. I don't think it's crazy to say there's 3 minutes left. Oh, what a connection! aurph 2-0 over EngrAnger. After struggling against 2 crazy rest combos, he takes it 2-0. Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you for being here on this fine Friday night. Not the best weather out here in Maryland. It was kind of cruddy today. 40 degrees, rainy. Not my favorite. Kind of had me feeling down, but decided to come out anyways. You know, decided to watch some Smash Ultimate. Maybe even talk about it with you guys. That's made me a bit happier. So I'm glad you guys are here. This is the grind 224, which is a good number in my opinion. And we're gonna be having nothing but good games today. That's my prediction. So stay tuned. I think it's gonna be a good night. Now, I had asked Sunfish, who is our great TO, wonderful guy, to give me a hype, exciting winners round 2 matchup. That's what I asked. And he has presented me with LunarJaguar versus Nature. I vaguely remember these two. I think I played a couple games against Nature today, actually. But I'm hoping Sunfish is correct here and this lives up to the hype. Because I did ask him a lofty request to give me a very spicy winners round 2 matchup. So I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. I'm already seeing an Isabelle, and now I'm seeing a Ness. And now I'm wondering deep in my soul, what Sunfish was thinking. We'll see. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's what my mom always told me. I think. Don't worry, Jenny Fire XD. You'll get through it. I believe in you. Already off to a bit crazier start than I thought. This Isabelle goes all the way out. I'll give him that. LunarJaguar. In pursuit. This is one of the more bizarre matchups I've ever seen. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen it. Goodness. I don't even know what move that was. I didn't even know Isabelle could spike. I assume it was down air. Crazy anti-edge guard there from Nature. Nature will take the lead now. A confident lead, I would say. Things are not going well for the LunarJaguar. A rough game 1, needless to say. Missed the back air, though. We'll take it down to a manageable lead. Oh my God, what an edge guard. My goodness. Well, you know what? Maybe that wise Sunfish knows a thing or two. You know, I often question his decisions, both in the game and in life. But you know, maybe I'm a bit short-sighted to just judge a guy by his character. Because that was one of the most insane games I've seen in a while. Nature. Unhinged. Far from passive. Willing to go all the way in the deep to take a stock. That's what I like to see. Maybe I'll see more of it. LunarJaguar, what a rough game 1. Needless to say. But something tells me this is far from over. I think the neutral was pretty even in game 1, if you ask me. Oh! Crazy pocket PK fire nonsense. Something tells me LunarJaguar is now aware the level of craziness Nature is willing to get up to. I've got to watch for that. That's rough. LJ just didn't see it. Does get around the fishing hook. Tries to get the dash tag just a bit late. Going deep is Nature. I love it. Crazy stuff. Almost gets punished for it. Still getting punished for it. Jaguar is going deep. This is crazy. And then she SDs. All right, son, you were right. I'm already willing to say. Crazy starting combo from Nature. This is hype. This is spicy. Maybe not popular Indian restaurant spicy, but at the very least, you know, grocery store, local Korean sauce spicy. Which is about as much spice as I want in my life. They're just both taking turns running off stage. Even game thus far. So much craziness going on. What a catch. And a taunt. I don't know how to feel about that. Crazy combo. Oh, almost finished it. Lunar. Gotta get back to even right now. Oh no, what a catch on the jump. Nice trap situation. Crazy off stage, gets around the trap. What was that? Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. You picked a crazy time to hop on. You might want to wait a second. You might want to wait just a hot second because this is getting crazy. A matchup I didn't give the respect it deserved has turned into one of the spiciest matchups I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. And oh my goodness, I see what you mean by that. Oh my lord. Hello everybody, this is IRL. See, how did that miss?
Yeah, you tuned in at a crazy time.
Exactly. Oh goodness, like the only thing I know about the what? This is a crazy time. You're right. Oh my lord, the down air coming out from LunarJaguar. All right.
Jugular? I thought it was Jaguar.
Or Jaguar. Sorry.
Yeah,
I far away scream, but oh my, that was one hell. That was a
Can
good
I give
clutch.
you the? I gave the people watching the context behind this match, but
Exactly.
I had asked Sunfish that the winners round 2 match be the spiciest matchup he could find, and he gave me this, and initially I thought he must be crazy. I thought he must have made a big mistake, but right now I'm thinking he's right on the money. What do you think?
Yeah, no, do not doubt Sunfish, the talent scout, right now.
I think so.
Exactly. Hey, all I'm saying is I love Isabelle, my first main. I still play Isabelle regularly. This character has a lot more sauce than people give her credit for. I love it.
Well, Nature has a lot more sauce than I gave him credit for because he actually, when he gets someone off stage, he goes out there.
Perfect. He doesn't just set up the Lloyd trap. He pressures.
He goes out there.
Exactly. And again, like the one thing I know about this matchup is just the fact that you can pocket like PK Thunder. I'm sure that's like what everybody knows, but so far, LunarJaguar has been doing a great job like mixing up the recovery. But that's gonna be his.
Oh!
That's not.
She's
Yeah.
still living.
Oh.
No,
yeah. Okay.
she's
Okay. I doubted myself. Wow.
Oh,
All right.
no.
First stock going to Nature right now. Only 60% to his name. This is looking pretty good. Somehow going to avoid that Lloyd rocket. That move is so inconsistent at times. Yeah. Again, one of my favorite things about Isabelle, you could do 2 nairs in 1 short hop. It really adds to your combo ability.
Go ahead and take this over because I feel like it was pretty even on the Nooch game 1, but Nature won by proxy of Crazy Edgeguard.
Exactly.
And LunarJaguar won by proxy of Crazy Edgeguard in game 2.
Wow,
So it's anybody's game.
We love the little pocket movement right there. For those of you who don't know, pocket does have invincibility. It basically acts as second air dodge. A lot of the time, you saw
Jaguar
the bait
going
with the
deep.
PK fire with the PK Thunder.
Yeah.
Baiting out the pocket.
To her credit, she had a great recovery there. She wasn't going to get punished. Good PK fire doesn't punish.
Exactly. Look at the yo-yo play coming out from Ness right now. Somehow going to be able to get right by it. It is raining, but Isabelle brought her umbrella maybe a bit too early.
I feel like a Jaguar could have punished there.
That's me.
Got a bit defensive there on the air dodge. Could have found a punish against the dash attack.
Exactly. The squeaky hammer coming out right now. And again, look at all this extra credit racked up for Nature right now. Lunar needs to stock right now. So many. Okay, there we go. Finding her. There's so many smash attacks we're seeing. Very few of them.
Oh, they're swinging, and that's what I want.
Oh, we're over 2 on those uppers after the Lloyd rocket on this. And again, a lot of Isabelle side is getting caught with Ness side. You only almost saw it again right there.
Yep.
Finally, a dash attack coming out. That's one of my favorite moves in the game.
The pot.
Yeah, the little pot. It's just a cute move because Isabelle's adorable while she does it, but also it's such a good move. Ooh, don't know about the up smash right there. I think that maybe it was a misinput.
You tell me. I think you know more about these characters than I do.
Oh, very much. I know very little about Ness. Ness is easily one of my worst characters. Isabelle, though, I could talk for days on. Some older setups.
All right, well,
and
we
stuff
only
you
have
can do.
about 10 minutes, so give her your best
10
shot.
minutes, huh? All right, all right. All right, great
Maybe
side, you're
less,
right.
because Nature's whole stock up now.
Exactly. I guess, like, all right, so one fun fact I do know about Isabelle and Villager, they have, like, I believe the 4th strongest back throw in the game for whatever reason, but it makes sense because, you know, their grab is so hard to land. But on that note, Nature, oh, that's going to be it. Even then the shorten, yeah. There we go. Yeah, that was a checkmate right there for LunarJaguar. Unfortunate, but hey, we have an Isabelle going up. I am happy about this. I always love seeing low-tier representation here, according to that official Smash tier list, which, you know, I have my own disagreements on, but hey, great showing coming out from Nature right there.
Yeah, it was a good game. What do you think?
It was, yeah. I'm so
upset.
I only caught the tail end of that. I would love to have been here from the beginning because that was exciting in the glimpses I caught.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sunfish was right. I don't know about you. I think he has an eye for spice, for nonsense, for ridiculous players.
Exactly.
Like you.
We'll
How did you do?
I beat DGS 2-1 in Kirby Lucina.
You beat DGS?
Yeah, I did. He almost got it though. He's moving today. I was scared. I was very scared.
I bet you made him very sad when you beat him.
No, we had a great time. That's one of my favorite things about, like, again, finding a player who can take a loss.
I think you ruined his day.
Well, don't say that. No, DGS, he could take a loss. That is one of his strengths as a player. I know this because actually no, I'm not gonna finish that 7. That would have been rude. All right, no, but again, he deserves another stream spot because that boy can play very hype. And speaking of stream spots, let's see who's going to be next.
Who cares? I want to know, you've been coming here for a while now.
Indeed, yes.
But you're also going to UMD.
I am also going to UMD, yes.
What made you come here today?
Well, the fact that it is currently UMD spring break. So, yes, I am here instead of at the UMD Fest, which happened at 7 p.m. every night at the Centerville Hall basement. Free venue fee if you could come whenever you guys want. It's a great time. We would love to see you there. Anyway.
Why do they... So, do you know the people who run it?
Huh? Oh, I am running it.
You're running it?
Yeah, well,
Can I ask you a question,
yes,
a personal question? Why Friday?
Friday just... Well, it just seems to be the day that worked out for most people. That's, like, you know, when a lot of... you know, again, we are operating on like a school schedule almost, so this is when a lot of people happen to be free. No classes on weekends. It's a great time. And again, people usually tend to be more busy on the weekends themselves.
Well, to throw a wrench in your plans.
Of course.
I work at UMD.
Oh, okay.
And I've never come to a UMD Smash.
Well, hey, man.
You want me to tell you why?
Yeah, of course.
It's on Fridays.
Exactly. Well, unfortunately, we cannot be as accommodating to everyone's schedule.
And why would I go to UMD Smash when I can come to the grind?
That is very true. Again, it is purely if you just want free event, if you want to get into a lovely little Smash tournament for free.
For free?
Yeah, it is an entirely free tournament.
That's where you're cornering.
Exactly. That's the corner of the market right there.
Now I see where the in is. All right.
And again, over here, wonderful venue we have here, but it is just very competitive. We are a lot more low key down at the UMD tournament. Still very competitive. Like, I love. Again, we all try over there, but again, yeah. If you want something else, you would come to the grind.
You heard it here. UMD Smash, a free entry at Centerville Hall.
Exactly, free entry Centerville Hall. Start.gg/UMD Fest.
If you attend UMD or are in the DC metro area.
Exactly.
You know,
swing on by. Lovely little venue. It is all of us bringing our setups to make ends meet. But hey, again, we promise we have a wonderful time. And again, not just Smash. We also have Rowless of 8th bracket, Goatee Gear Strive, Heat Plus, and Melee.
Who cares?
Exactly. But hey, I had to include that.
Melee?
Yeah, and Melee too.
Oh.
I want to try out Melee. I've never actually touched Melee like in my life. How's Kirby in that game? I know he's like not good, but like.
Yeah, he's one of the worst. I think.
Oh, really?
I think that's what people who are good at the game tell me.
Okay.
I will say I've been playing Melee.
Okay, nice. Which character?
My friends, Marth. Marth have been playing.
Good choice.
Yeah, I think so too. My friends have been making me play it. And it's like when you come from Ultimate to Melee, it's like controlling an alien spaceship, that game.
It's a lot faster, isn't it?
No, it's a lot dumber.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, we got a Rosa coming in here. We have some... I like the character pool that we've been getting so far. We've had a Toon Link, we've had Toon Link, Jigglypuff, Isabelle, Ness, and now Rosa Cloud on stream. I'm excited for this. And already starting with a beautiful lunar landing. And into the lunar jump of F-Smash? Holy crap.
I played Moca 2 days ago at Wonderfly. Solid Cloud player. I'm happy to see them here in winners round 3. That means I must be pretty good because I beat him.
Oh, actually though, that's pretty nice.
Did you think about it that way? I will also be rooting for Moca because I like the Fundies characters. So go ahead and root for Rosa.
Exactly. If I may, should I explain some of the weird Rosa tech that we've already seen?
Oh, go ahead. We got a lot of time.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. So. Basically, the desyncs that are at play with Rosalina and Luma mainly involves with Rosa canceling and aerial. So, oh, that was a great up smash. That move is so strong. People don't give it enough credit.
Oh, it's strong, all right.
Oh, I always get so sad when Luma dies. Hey, next one's going to be blue. But yeah, essentially, like, there are 2 pieces of tech. The first one is called the Lunar Land, which is when Rosa does an aerial, lands, and then instantly does another aerial. That animation gets canceled, but Luma still does it. And so the most easy setup for that is just to do short hop nair and then spam back air. Rosa will not get the back air up, but Luma will. And then that's a true combo to grab. We saw that at the very start of the game, actually, coming out from KeMonito. How do you say that? KeMonito, yeah.
I'm going to call him Chemo.
There we go. It means chemical.
Oh, yep. Very true. Moca, it needs to get his act in order, in my opinion. Needs to really close this stock out. Needs to really get in the lead. Needs to get this edge guard, in fact.
Exactly. No, Rosalina
is
a very big body and is very light. There we go. Beautiful backer at the ledge. And yeah, like the one other piece of Rose, I know a couple pieces of Rose tech, but we saw it right there. That is called a Lunar Jump, where you cancel a Luma dash attack with a Rosa aerial. Luma does the dash attack, Rosa does a nair, back or whatever you want. And it is a disgusting combo option. You see that happen with the Buzz, where great up smash. Where yeah, that up air is so strong. But yeah, see that happen with the Buzz a lot, where he will, like, Rosa will just dash attack in front of, Luma will dash attack in front of Rosa. Rosa will wave land and then get an up smash, stuff like that. That's a Lunar Jump right there.
So true. I was thinking that Moca needs to get back in this game. Really needs to.
Exactly. Yeah.
To play better around the Luma. What do you think? Play better around the Luma.
Though, yeah. No. He's been getting hit by like every single piece of tech that that we've been talking about right now, and it's just been adding up right now. You can see that KeMonito is just so comfortable in this realm right here, performing these techs in a high pressure scenario. You saw it again right there, the Rosa cancel.
Chemo, very well lab player, as I recall. I think I played him about 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't having fun.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that right there. He's not opting to take Luma out of the equation right there. You saw that there were many occasions where he could have just done F-tilt at ledge to get rid of Luma. Ooh, bad D on that dash attack. And he just didn't. Moco definitely needs to start playing around it. He needs to get rid of Luma faster, because he's taking so much damage from it.
He was trying to back air the Luma, was he not?
I mean, I just saw a couple instances right. Oh, there we go. Great. Speaking of back air. Yeah, there were a couple instances where he had Rosa at ledge, and he opted to wait for Rosa's option instead of trying to punish Luma. Great! Oh, he got a forward instead of a back air right there.
Good parry.
Oh my god, it's so scary, the little jump right there. Covers so much area, and you can even see him doing another desync where you do a tilt with Rosa, and then tilt with Luma, Rosa does an aerial. Oh my god, just the air dodge in into the grab. Thankfully, Rosa not known for a grab conversion. That is going to be it, though. Luma dash attack, Luma everything, especially jab, is so strong.
I feel like a defense attorney right now.
you're trying to make a... Yeah, well, do you have any piece of legal advice for Moca, then?
Do I have any piece of legal advice?
It doesn't have to be in this match, just in general, you know?
Don't talk to police officers. Play better around Luma.
Well said right there.
Try to, you know, I say this generic term, play better around Luma. What does that even mean?
I think it just means try to go for the Luma kill whenever like the option's available.
Yeah, okay, so I'm playing against Rosalina and Luma, right? It's neutral, right? I attack the Luma, right? I get attacked by Rosalina.
Yes, but again, you saw there, Rosa with that ledge, Luma was just on stage. There was a free F-tilt window in there that Moca could have taken advantage of.
You don't think he was back airing the Luma? Doing the exact same thing?
Maybe I misremember, but I just saw like he opted to try to like pressure Rosa at ledge, which is again not a bad option, but then again, then that Luma would just hit him and he was just back at square one. Sometimes you gotta press your advantage on the smaller guy right here to stop him from helping out the bigger one. Great parry on that side B right there. Not enough people doing that.
Yep.
Right, but again, I do believe that Moca can do it. Cloud has the hitboxes to challenge Rosa easily, except for that up tilt and up air. Those moves are kind of broken and huge. Oh, great parry. The double parry on the up air right now.
Moca is pretty solid on the parries. That's one thing I do know about him.
Exactly. We love the parry sound in this game. But yeah, another thing that's so important about getting rid of Luma is that Luma carries like 70% of the character's kill power. Rosa's just kind of there most of the time. This is honestly just like Luma, the character, because oh my god, does Luma pack a punch. Ooh, barely whiffing that back air after the neutral B.
battle back on the stage.
There we go. Nice little convergence right now. Look, okay, I want to say this now. KeMonito's like combo flow has been phenomenal this this set right now. Everything he's doing just seems so calculated and flows into one another. Look at that right there.
Take a look.
It's in a book. Yeah, again, Peach attacks with rainbows, but Rosalina attacks with galaxies. Love that D-Sync right there, doing the full combo jab with Luma and then attacking with Rosa. Starbit's coming out right there. Not seeing that too much right now. Oh, there we go. Finally a good Luma stock. Let's see if Moca can capitalize on this advantage. Oh, you could just... Oh, that was such a good downer. Not taking the stock just yet, though. Uh-oh, yeah. Sometimes it's so scared to challenge Luma when she's like that. And again, if you jump while Luma's in this detached state, then Luma will itself jump. So meaning that you can jump waveland, Luma will jump, and you will cover the ground. Oh my god. And again, Luma will always stay at the same, basically, tethered distance. Things like Starbit's cannon interrupt. You see, like, KeMonito right now is keeping Luma in the same spot. Or, like, keeping Luma from going their max distance and then attacking. Again, just there's so many little things that he's doing right now that are just optimizing this play. And again, look at this combo. Look at this advantage and the pressure that is being applied right now.
I'm looking at it.
Exactly. This is what happens when your Luma matches the dress. Okay, never mind. But
he got 4 limits that stock. Did I count correct?
Wait, really? That's insane.
I do believe. I think someone could correct me. I do believe he got 4 limits that stock.
That's a great up smash on the field. Another, wow, KeMonito, he has not been afraid.
He's losing by 1 stock.
He is losing by 1 stock. He's going to need about 5 more limits if he wants to bring this back. But hey, it's kind of in the realm of possibility if the survivability is increased. There we go. Finally some good Luma play coming out from Moca right there. All right, there you go. You got to press your advantage a little bit. This is not the time to disengage. But Rosa dash attack, surprisingly big boost. Same thing with that Nair. Not going to be able to get the full thing right there. And he has those parries, my lord.
Oh my, Luma's back.
There we go. Another one. Oh, I thought we were going to see triple forward there. All right, and again, right now, oh, Nair, that was clean. Goodbye, Luma.
That was a great play.
That was a great play, but oh, I feel bad. I still feel bad whenever I hear that Luma sound.
I know.
That sound. It's so, dude, Lumas are adorable, man.
No, they are not.
Galaxy is one of my favorite games. It was.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
So you love Lumas, right?
Nope. Not in this game.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. But they're so cute.
What do I play in Mario Kart, Luigi? What do I play in Mario Kart?
Who do you play in Mario? Do you play Luma? Oh,
who's my least favorite character in this game? Luigi. Hey, great play by Kemo.
Exactly. It just felt like Moca was entirely on the back foot there, while KeMonito was just pressuring with as many pieces of Rosa Tech that he knew. My lord. All right.
It was a great. I'm glad you were here for that one.
Thank you. Right,
I wouldn't have had to had a lot to say about that, to be honest.
Oh, I am excited for this next one, though. Kimboiyachi versus Salvo, 2 players I know very, very well. They are exciting. Kimboiyachi rocking a very aggressive Sonic. Trust me, you guys will not be bored with this one. And Salvo, my good friend Will, rocking the beautiful gold-haired Lucina skin, and he is a master of his craft when it comes to it. Surgical are the stabs and slashes that he throws out, and hey, I've seen him take a couple sets against really good Sonics. Let's see if he can do it with Kimboiyachi here.
I see. You're waiting to play against ZD.
I am waiting to play against ZD. Hey, I don't mean to brag. I almost beat ZD's pit.
You almost.
Almost, exactly.
Almost.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm basically a top player.
I almost won $1 million on scratch-offs.
Dude, we could be friends.
Yeah, I was 6 numbers off.
Ah, okay, damn. Better than me.
So close.
Exactly. Hey, you basically, you're like in the same place as like a bunch of other people, so that's pretty good. Like, globally, you were closer than like billions of other people.
That's very true. For those who don't know any kanji, that reads Kimboiyachi. That's what that reads.
There you go.
Don't ask me how I know.
I don't worry.
We also have Salvo.
Yeah, exactly. He does the old capital though because he's cool.
Is that what that's about?
Yeah, exactly.
I know Salvo is a Lucina player.
Ooh, that was some good controller inputting right there. I'll give that like a solid 7 out of 10. That was pretty fast.
That was a speed run. I'll give him that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, and they know the menu tech, the quit out into press A twice. That is one less button press than going up 3 times.
How about that? He probably shaved at least 5 seconds off of his life.
Exactly. Hey, every single millisecond counts when it comes down to.
He's going to be on his deathbed thinking, God, thank God, I did that menu tech. That saved
Exactly.
me like...
Listen, man,
There were 5 minutes in my life I gained doing that.
Hey, it takes you less than a second to get S-smashed by Sonic, baby. That menu tech saving his life. All right, anyway, getting into
Very
game 1
true.
here. PS2 with the grass is green and the matches are hype. Already starting off with a nice combo by Kimboiyachi, but Salvo escaping.
That was a good reference. I like it.
Thank you.
I don't think many people would get that, but I appreciate it. Yeah,
Jesus.
Kimboiyachi. Do I know Kimboiyachi?
Yeah, exactly. We just saw Sonic winding up his whole arm for that one right there. Already Salvo in a pretty big percent deficit, but the fair train might be picking that up.
So one thing I know about Salvo is he loves the platforms.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Yeah, he'll sit under that platform for the entire set.
Exactly. Another thing I know from fighting Salvo just an absolute, like, just so many times, he loves that up B combo escape. Not going to be helping out too much there. That's going to be a stock, yeah.
He burned his air dodge there.
I think that was his only path back, though.
Yeah, it was. Kimboiyachi recognized it, too. That was a...
Yeah, no, somebody had to
only
literally
edge guard.
force Kimboiyachi's controller out of his hands for Salvo to make it back to stage right there.
You.
And all I'm saying, I would allow it.
Kimboiyachi looks like a Greek statue.
Actually, though, the stoic face right now.
He looks like a Greek, what do they call it, the head bus? You know, you'll see him
Oh,
in the
yeah, exactly. No, he is looking divine right now in his gameplay as well. So, hey, maybe there's a connection to be
like
made
a philosopher.
there. Yeah, exactly. We got Neptune here. Good old... Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. I know that meant to be a backer, not a nair. Forward smash not hitting ledge right there. So unfortunate. So, again, look at the damage on Salvo right now and the stock deficit. This is looking kind of grim, especially against Sonic. Uh-oh, it's only climbing. Are we going to see an up B chase? Yes, we are. Barely missing, though. I thought that spring was still going to hit Salvo.
Full stock lead.
That should kill. Back throw should kill.
Oh, can't get the ledge trap.
Right up here.
Yeah, nice descending up there.
Kimboiyachi burning all of his resources up there. He does not want to land just yet. Great grab. Up there won't be taking it anytime soon, though. Okay, wow.
Yeah, I don't know about you.
Huh.
I thought you knew things about this game.
Okay, you didn't think that was going to kill either, though. Anyway, that's just Salvo showing his knowledge.
Doesn't know his Lucina kill throw on Sonic on PS2?
I was so ready to say it would have killed Kirby,
Do you know anything about this game, man? Jeez.
I think I know a tiny bit. I don't know, man. I'm just a Kirby fan. I know more about Kirby lore.
So true.
I'm humble like that.
Humble? I don't know about that. Just a Kirby player, I do know about that.
Exactly, just a Kirby who happens to have a pocket Min-Min, you know? Oh, that's a lot of end-lag right there. Again, for those of you who don't know, whenever Sonic whips a homing attack and hits the ground, it is go time. They're in bounds of end-lag when that happens.
It's like Bayonetta. When,
exactly, with the special.
Yeah, when she's done with the special. I know a couple things.
Nicely done, yeah. No, but again, the quick thing though, if Sonic hits your shield, he is basically unpunishable unless your name is Game & Watch with homing attack. You almost want to never try to punish Sonic homing attack on your shield because he will air dodge, he will first hit up air you, and then you just get comboed to high hell.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, actually.
I like that mix-up with the shield break. I'm actually sad it didn't work.
I know, and oh my goodness, that mix-up, first of all, almost working. The S-Smash right at ledge. Again, you see Kimboiyachi backing up and going right back in. Choosing that S-Smash staying in place could just be a huge, huge deal breaker.
Yeah. Wow, that was every single hit of the homing attack.
Exactly. You can just feel every hit right now. It's affecting Salvo so greatly. Oh, nearly getting that side F tilt. That's going to take it. What?
Late on the F tilt, still alive though.
Now I can say it would have killed Kirby. Let's go. Oh my god.
Ooh,
I love just the full run into that.
Can't get the edge guard.
Great grab right there, but I think it's too little too late. Honestly, if I'm Salvo at this point, wow, barely avoiding that back air. It is surprisingly hard. Wow, that was clean. That was a really, really clean. I don't know what move that was to get the reversal, but again, that back air off the ledge. Yeah, no, I love those slippery little recovery options that I've seen Sonic's doing right now, where they up B, hold down, and then back air. Like you B reverse with the up B to get that, and it's just, it catches so many people off guard. It's such a good option right now.
I don't
you can see Kimboiyachi smiling about that.
I don't like the smug look on his face.
I like that. Oh, come on. You see, what better way to embody your character than being as smug as your character? Sonic is one smug little guy, and I like that Kimboiyachi's kind of
look at his brow. It's all the way up.
Forward right now.
Yeah.
Just like
now it's back down because the game started.
Exactly. We are in focus mode. We are in Greek statue mode right now. He is posing for the sculptor, and let's see if he's going to be able to take this.
Very nice.
All right, we are going to get the battlefield pick, a notoriously great stage for Lucina because of that top platform aiding in upbeat recovery routes. But then again, I know that Kimboiyachi's actually told me straight up that this is his favorite stage. So let's see if that's going to be putting a dampener on Salvo's
Wait a second.
fans.
You and Kimboiyachi are in cahoots.
Yeah, exactly. We go to Moca matches together, happening every Wednesdays at Richmond Montgomery High School. By every Wednesday, I mean every other Wednesday.
I bet you thought that was a good edge guard.
Okay, that spring was I didn't want to talk about that spring. That was kind of sad.
Yeah, a little upset.
Exactly. You know, spring is such a good move for no reason. For some reason, it does everything. It recovers, it kills, it edge guards, it combos. And it gets you out of shape.
Where was the... He should have gone full side B there.
Exactly. I feel like I might have taken it 111. Yeah. And Kimboiyachi, I feel like he might have been DIing that a little bit out at the end.
Oh boy, what a mix.
There we go. It's going to be... Oh! Are you going to be able to get this edge guard? No, Sonic is so slippery. Wow, that up air was so good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I do think I just got called, so I'll leave you to the rest of it.
Oh, dang. I don't know what to say. Give me tell me something about Sonic.
He's very fast.
So, according to IRLC, Sonic's pretty fast. I don't know if he's correct about that, but I'll take his wisdom. That was the IRLC. He still plays this game, so he had to go play ZD. Kimboiyachi up an entire stock. Salvo just been having trouble getting a hold of this matchup the entire time. Kept his composure up until now, but oh my God, what a wave land on the platform into grab. Kept his composure up till now, but it's just looked like he's been trying to hold on. Oh, what a jab block F smash. Whereas Kimboiyachi has been feeling oh so comfortable. Oh so comfortable. It's tough to play against a player like this. Almost got him with the back air. Salvo gonna need a half a miracle here. Hey, thanks Marvo VHS, I agree. I'm a little biased, so I'm glad to hear it from an unbiased source. That'll do it. That recovery, Salvo gonna fall 2-0. A rough one for Salvo, but a oh-so-confident victory for Kimboiyachi, 2-0. If only IRLC was here to see this. Hey, thanks for being here. The Grind 224 here, Laurel, Maryland. What is it, March 23rd, something like that. It's been a wild one thus far. I'm hoping to see some... we're gonna be getting Zexyyy versus somebody up on stream. It's been a wild one thus far, and I'm glad to be here. Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up? I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back from New York.
From New York.
Yep, here to commentate Xanadu once
that's
again.
where you're from.
Yeah, I heard you.
That's
you
what
love,
I hear.
I remember you love New York, right?
Oh, it's a great place, I think. Just me personally.
Yeah,
I
the
think it's
bodegas on the corner streets.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty good. Never been, but I hear they're pretty great.
They are pretty great.
Yeah.
They got everything you ever want. They got the candy, the cookies, the newspapers. Keep you up to date on the latest news.
That's all the things that bodegas have, all of them. You ever see that guy? I don't know where he's on. I think he's on TikTok. He'll be he's in the bodega, and when people come up, he'll be like, after they buy their thing, they go, "All right, have a great day, sweetie poo." and then they get very mad.
Why do they get mad? That would make my day, honestly.
They get pissed. They get pissed. I think it's just a New York thing or something. I don't know. And then he goes, "What's wrong, sugar muffins?" And they'll be like, I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna hop this counter and beat you up. And they'll be like, what's wrong?
It's that fragile masculinity. They can't take a good compliment.
You know what? I'm not gonna say it, but I think you might be right. You know.
Listen, if somebody call me a sweetie pie cutie, I'm gonna be like flushed emoji. I'm like, thank you, bro.
If a 40-year-old man at the bodega calls you a sweetie pie,
yeah, I mean,
you're gonna get all red in the cheeks. You're gonna look like, oh my gosh.
Eyes wide open.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's cool. I'm happy for you. I may, you know, I'm not from New York, so I don't know. I don't know about all that.
I never go to bodegas in New York. They're always
you know.
overpriced. I always bring my stuff from home.
Where's the cheap stuff in
The
New
cheap
York?
stuff? It's called not living in the city and living
Sure.
outside, where I live in like the Mid-Hudson region, which is an
Mid-Hudson.
hour out.
Yeah.
And I don't got those crazy prices that you got in the city.
Oh yeah, it's very true. Very true. If you guys are watching out there, don't live in New York City. It's just
No, never live in New York
yeah,
City.
that's what we're
I'm sorry.
hearing. I think from our
No,
first.
that is not the
first-hand
play. The rent
source.
there, crazy. Don't even get me
Right
started.
there.
But
But you know what? I always wanted to live in New York City because I always wanted to call a cab, get in the cab, and then
Correct.
it's accidentally the cash cab.
Oh no, we just have no cash. You'd be like, "Ayo, taxi!
It's the cash cab, and he
Ayo,
asked me-
taxi! Bring us into the set. Zexyyy versus Knuck."
Yeah, he asked me trivia questions all the way to my destination. Wouldn't that be sick?
It would. I feel like getting in a taxi, like an Uber in the city, would just be an adventure because they always have like a different persona. They always want to talk to you. They never want to stay quiet. They always got a tale to tell because
Always?
yes, they always have a tale to tell.
Well, they've been around a lot of people, you know. They've seen a lot of things.
And there's quite a lot of interesting characters in the city.
Unlike this match, Knuck versus Zexyyy, Game & Watch.
Yeah, we're also in Town and City, and right now Zexyyy getting some nice conversions off the spin attack.
Does Town and City have a utmost importance in this matchup?
I
would say so.
I would definitely say so.
After that just killed at 98.
I mean, listen, you have those short blast zones as a contention in this matchup as well, and you have the transforming stages from the battlefield to the Kalos-like stage to the FD. And as Link, you know, you're a zoner, you kind of want to just stay away from Game & Watch, and you have really annoying options that he kind of has to come to you. Like,
Yeah. Do you know who Knuck is? Because I've never heard of this man in my life.
I am not familiar with Knuck.
No, Knuck. I love the tag though. Knuck. It's very visceral.
Knock, knock.
It's like an onomatopoeia, you know, in comic books where they punch the guy and it goes pow.
It's like, Knuck, bam!
Yeah, I could imagine like the Green Lantern hitting somebody with a big fist and it said Knuck.
Knock, knock. It's Knucks.
Well, he's down not a stock, but quite a bit of percent here.
Yeah, getting some nares off.
Any expertise on this one?
Well, I see that Knuck is kind of struggling a bit, and I can get why. Young Link is a very annoying character with all the buttons he can press. And you would think that having that reflector
Oh, boy.
would be a thing to help him out in this matchup. It is currently not putting in the work for Knuck at the moment.
No. He's getting knucked up.
Zexyyy can't deal with the Knucks right now. Hold on. Up air juggles. And the key to boot.
It's kind of weird. You can't pocket anything. You just reflect one projectile and then get hit by the next. You got to kind of hold in. Am I crazy to say that? What a tech!
Yeah, that was
Survived
pretty good.
because of it. Am I crazy to say you got to hold in here as Game & Watch a little bit?
Just a tad little bit, especially with that forward air. Securing the stock, finally. Now, Knuck finally has some solid room to stand on, and because he's been down like the whole set pretty much.
What a parry. That might do it. No, can't get the up there.
Nah, I got that DI on lock. Get him right out of there.
Flashback fire arrow. Ledge
It's a Young Link
trap.
classic.
Does get back.
Do they do that in Melee?
A little bit.
I know Axe be the only one. Oh, here we go. Fire arrow ladder. We love to see that.
1, 2, 3. That
Buckle
was
my
beautiful
shoe.
stuff. I like that. I don't know about Knuck. I feel like he's got a, what do they always say? A mountain to climb.
A mountain to climb.
Mountain to climb. That's a good cliche. I like that one. One of my favorite tropes.
I know somebody's probably yelling at their screens like, they always say that.
They
Stop
always say
saying
that.
mountain to climb. Get creative.
That's the first time I've ever said it, so I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I've never complimented
Everybody always gets one. And
Yep.
from there on out,
The good
with some
news
new source material.
is I've never complimented anybody on their back airs. So when the time comes and I see a very good one, I'll let the people know.
You'll let them know.
I haven't seen one yet.
I see we're
That's
running it back
deserving.
to Town City as well.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably have some deep logic in their head as to why we're on Town and City twice in a row. But I don't want to pry in there. I don't know what I might see.
I know. We'll definitely see something. We need to see what they're cooking in their mind right now. Much like Knuck finally cooking with these neutral airs.
Yeah, that's a lead.
Getting
That's a
some
lead.
damage off the down air
Try to
as well.
cheese him. That's a lead. Don't press forward. Oh, don't air dodge into the
What are you doing,
the
son?
neutral B.
Air dodging into the neutral B. Toon Link wants to eat you up. That's the startup for the milkshake.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I've heard that before. Oh boy, that's insane.
Yeah, you were saying how, as a Game & Watch, you kind of have to hold in just a little bit for this.
What a
Zexyy's
crazy
been
roll!
taking advantage of that the whole time, especially
How
just
did he knock it in?
conditioning these forward push with the fire arrows, the boomerangs. It's like, you got to come at me, bro. I am covering that jump option. I am scouting it out. Against this character, actually, against the Lynx in general, I always feel like it's a death sentence to pretty much jump towards them.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Goodness.
That drag down was nice.
One air dodge. You're alive somehow.
Yeah, unfortunately, Knuck has not been able to get a solid punish off the down air,
No.
off a parry as well.
He looks out of his element right here, to be completely honest with you.
Well, that's what you get when you got one of
Oh my
FBB's
God.
finest younglings in the business right here.
Perhaps the finest, if you ask me.
Paw Master, don't be watching.
Yeah, he can challenge me in a game of chess if he's upset.
He's already sending you the invite on the iPhone right now.
On chess.com, I'm here.
On chess.com, it's already over.
It's already here. I wonder what his first pawn move will be. That was a 3-stock by Zexyyy and a commanding 2-0.
That was
I
definitely
don't know
a pretty dominant
much else
showing.
to say there. Sorry, Knuck. It wasn't your day. It wasn't your matchup, I'm afraid. Maybe next time.
Yeah, Knuck's going away to the losers bracket right now. But I got a chance to peep a bracket. I've been looking at like this bracket the whole week leading up to this, and I'm like, why is nobody pre-registering? I'm like, well, why is nobody signing up early? And then like I look on the today on the drive like at 6 o'clock, like 61 attendance, and I'm like, what?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. There's not much of a advantage to pre-registering, so people often just register when they get here.
But you gotta help out your TOs. You gotta
Help
get that
out your
seeding
TO?
up before the brackets run in.
I know for a fact Sunfish seeds this 10 minutes before he gets here, so I don't know if that's sorry, 10 minutes after he gets here. So I don't know if pre-registering really is going to make that much of a difference.
Well, you know what? Sunfish is actually a god for that.
You know what? I'm not a business major or anything like that, but if they want pre-registers, I think they should drive an incentive to do so.
Like you save like $2.
I don't know. To me, the consumer, I'm thinking, maybe I'll be busy that day, maybe I won't. What's the advantage to pre-registering?
No, I definitely get you there.
Yeah.
Like some people have jobs and everything, and they don't even know when they can pull up or not.
I mean, I totally understand, but you got to give people a reason to pre-register. Or at the very, when Xanadu first came back from the pandemic, there was an incentive, and that was scarcity. Because when
Scarcity. Oh, the
when
slots were
Xanadu
limited?
first, yeah, that's true. When Xanadu first came back, it was 128 cap, and that cap was capping the first couple months that it came back. So you had to get in. After that, what's the point? It never capped.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
can see
saying.
that.
I never sat in the Van Munching Hall Business School at the University of Maryland, but I may know a thing or two. Hey,
You've definitely been sitting in the hall listening in on the lectures.
What's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream. It's been a great stream so far, I believe. I'm glad Schneivey's here. Why are you here? I thought you're from New York.
I am here for another Xanadu event happening tomorrow. This time around.
That's right, Xanadu
Homecoming.
Are you
Insert ad slide.
Are you commentating?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you must have gotten the in with Scabs.
I
Yeah.
definitely got in the group chat and everything.
I didn't know it was happening, so.
You didn't know it was happening?
No, I got the tweet that was like, "Congrats! Here's our commentators for Xanadu
And
Homecoming."
you're like, why didn't they hit my
I was like,
line? Scabs, why didn't you hit my line, bro?
I didn't even know that was happening so soon. It is what it is. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing but great commentators on that lineup. And
Yeah, there's nothing but great commentators. And speaking of commentators on that lineup, here is one of them,
Quack,
coming out from Philly.
He
This is
better-
one of my boys.
I've never heard of him, so he better be really good. Otherwise,
Well,
I'll be upset.
I'll tell you, the Quack don't crack.
The Quack don't crack?
The Quack don't crack. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
But he's up
goodness.
against Seagull Joe, who I know is a very, very formidable foe here at Xanadu.
Gee, goodness.
Now, who does Seagull Joe honestly play these days? Is he just like playing Palu still, or?
He plays Palu and he plays Diddy Kong.
Palu and Diddy still? I feel like there was a third character.
He played
was, like,
Wolf for a little
dabbling
bit.
in.
Yeah.
Just a little wolf?
Yeah. I remember playing Seagull, and he picked Rob against me, and he just kind of wiped the floor with me. Every time I would press the jump button, he'd say, "Don't jump."
He'd just scream out during the set.
No, he didn't scream.
Don't jump.
He very firmly said,
don't.
"Don't jump." Hey, Poe, stop jumping. And I go, "When can I jump?"
Never.
And he said, "Never."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rob's
I
looking
said,
for that.
"Well, you know what? Maybe this isn't my game."
This ain't your game. You're going back to Melee?
I've never been playing Melee. I just started. Yeah. I bought this T-shirt because it looked cool.
It is a pretty sick T-shirt.
Yeah, I've just been a fan of Melee.
I think this hat is from that same collection.
I was at Apex 2022 and they had this sick shirt and I went, I'd wear that in public, and so I bought it.
Yeah, those guys were there again at Collision as well.
Hey, if any Smash merchandise sellers are out there, I've got a little tip for you. Make your merchandise look acceptable in public.
Yes, I mean, look at this.
That looks
this
fantastic.
Is nice.
That's a fantastic polo.
I love it. You got the Falcon knee and everything.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it.
Stomp,
that's how acceptable it
Fox
was.
Falco Fair, Nair.
I didn't even notice it was from a video game, you nerd.
The whole package. Even my shine hat. What's a shine? I don't know what that is.
What does that mean?
But this is winners round 4.
Let's listen to some more Lana Del Rey. You know, it's not even that big a deal. Yeah, Quack's a Diddy Kong player.
Why, yes. He's one of the prominent Philly Diddy Kong mains up on the rise right now. So I'm very interested to see how Seagull Joe's kind of gonna deal with this Diddy Kong being a player.
Wait, how do you know that? I thought you were from New York.
I travel around. It's
travel
tri-state.
around? Down Interstate 95?
I go everywhere. I don't even know what road I travel. I just go. I got New Jersey, Philly.
You're the modern day Johnny Cash. You've been everywhere.
I have definitely been everywhere. And Seagull trying to go for the ledge jump back air. Oh my god. Trying to end Quack already.
Yeah, I like Seagull in this matchup already, but that's because I don't know who Quack is. So why don't you tell me how good they are?
He'll tell you with the gameplay already. Catching off the monkey flip, but landing back.
He hasn't told me anything yet, so I'll wait.
You gotta set up shop.
It's
you
true.
already know.
It's true. I'll wait. He's got a whole 2 games, maybe 3, depending on how it goes. That's a good start.
Yeah, bringing it back right back to even in terms of percentages as well. I say 98 versus 130. But still, this is not too bad of a deficit. Quack just needs to land one more solid conversion in there. But landing into the arms of Palutena, that is going to be a stock for Seagull Joe.
That is a stock for Seagull Joe in the lead. Winners round 4. Seagull, a continuous fixture here in Maryland. Hasn't won a Xanadu in a hot minute.
Really? It's just been ZD and Enhanced just farming everybody? And
no,
Dexter?
and Squid Plumber.
And Squid Plumber.
He's
Can't
won a
forget about
couple.
Squid Games.
How about you put some respect in Squid Plumber, otherwise people in Twitch chat are going to get mad at you.
Nick staring intensely.
Squid Plumber is the Twitch chat favorite, so you don't want to, trust me, there's only so much you can push and pull the Twitch chat. You got to appease them sometimes.
He's like, hey, why are you talking on my goat? Squid Plumber, back off.
So Squid Plumber is just one of those. I gotta tell them that Squid Plumber is sick.
Ooh,
and you know what? That's why he's my favorite player.
That's why he's your favorite player?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a big Quack fan.
You're a big
I'm especially
Quack
a fan of him catching that teleport.
I'm still waiting for him to tell me something. He is even stocks with Squid Plumber here.
With Squid Plumber, that's Seagull Joe, my friend.
With Seagull Joe here.
Yeah, Seagull Joe.
Very similar personalities.
Having a lead against Follow, it's pretty nasty because she can just camp you out with another rifle, explosive flame as well, and she knows what options you're basically looking for, and she can just kind of put herself in that range to react and just capitalize on it. Seeing as Seagull Joe has Quack here at the ledge, looking to definitely get a back arrow off. And Quack having the parry game unlocked, just rocking out the F tilt and getting Seagull Joe back to this neutral state of this game.
See, Squid's mama's rooting for Seagull Joe, so
Squid's mama's in the chat.
You don't know about Squid's mama?
I don't know about Squid's mama.
She's a huge fixture in this chat, one of the most respected chatters.
She's always looking for
and she knows that she wants Seagull Joe to win, and so do I. But you're rooting for Quack.
Biased commentary only here on Xanadu Comms.
It says the guy who's been rooting for Quack the entire game.
Listen, I'm trying to make this even, but listen, if
Go
you're
ahead.
gonna play the Seagull Joe
Go
bias,
ahead. Go
I gotta
ahead.
play
Tell me
the
about
Quack
Quack. I
bias.
still feel like I haven't heard about Quack. Tell me about him. 'Cause he's down to stock against Seagull Joe right now.
He's trying to talk. Let him
trying to
cook.
talk. I'm waiting.
Let him cook.
I've
It's
got
still been the first game, and we're 3 minutes in, or 3
You might
minutes
not
left
know
in the
this.
game.
I got all day. I'm waiting.
I don't know. We'll see if he can get this
He needs to stock.
banana slammer, but no. Seagull Joe gets up right past through it. Is looking to convert more off into the corner. Quack still struggling to find a stock and falls out of the up smash. Very unfortunate for Quack here.
Nope. Needs to close it here. Went
Ooh,
wild with the down air,
that's a
which is
little-
a crazy decision considering he only needed any other aerial.
Yeah, that was super unfortunate. Was Diddy
Yeah.
Kong, when you hit him out of that jetpack, it takes quite a little bit for him to get more of a charge up, and he's already
It's
just
true.
deep there in the blast zone. He's not going to have enough left to just make it on back. Seagull Joe close up.
It's very true. The good news is that I've stoked the flames of tribalism in the chat. We've got a lot of people
let
saying.
me peep real quick. Let
we
me
got,
peep
we
real
got,
quick.
LFG Quack. Let's go Seagull Joe.
Yo,
Go Joe.
my
I'm here for
goats.
Quack.
My
Go Quack.
goats.
So we got more than enough tribalism going on for my liking.
Yeah, all I'll try to say. You know, everybody watches Xanadu. I'm a big fan of Xanadu. I love
Oh,
watching
yeah.
from time to time when I'm not going to
I
like.
hear the best commentators are in Maryland.
Yeah? Are you a Maryland commentator?
That's just what I hear.
Or
I don't.
are
I
you
can't
from
confirm.
elsewhere?
No, I'm from Maryland. I love it here. It's a great place. Maybe maybe Laurel's not the best place in the state, but
No?
no, I don't think so.
I haven't really done any exploring in
You should-
Laurel,
you-
honestly.
you-
I've only been here for like a
You
day or
should
two,
go
like every
to.
time.
You should go to Annapolis. I think that's one of the more beautiful cities in Maryland. If you ever have the time.
I probably will, honestly.
Yeah.
I know I'm coming back up here for Xanadu 500, if not to commentate, maybe just to hang out. I know a lot of peeps in my scene's been wanting to come here.
Yeah. Let's go Poe in the chat. This is how I know.
Big Poe fans in the
Based
chat
on
here.
secondary information, I'm being told that Maryland does in fact have the best commentators. I'm sorry, I don't mean to
No, that's fine.
wedge
I'm
this
coming into your
dichotomy
I'm
in
coming
between
into your region.
you and me, Snivy, but I'm sorry, when you're here.
Listen, I'm outnumbered. I'm the only New York caster here.
It's true. I mean to be hospitable, to be honest.
Hospitable?
Hospitable.
I don't know. I don't feel threatened at all, but I know
No.
Quack is feeling really threatened right now by Seagull Joe.
He's down a whole stock.
Yeah, Seagull Joe putting on the work right now. I'm
He
sorry.
might be down 2 stocks here in a second.
Yeah, the Nair setting up so good. Seagull Joe has done a great job every time not letting Quack come back to the ledge. It's just been ledge trap constantly from the Nairs, from the down tilts as well. And Quack finally catching that
All
teleport
right,
with the banana.
Finally, he's telling me something. I've been waiting forever to hear from this Quack guy.
He's giving you a jump scare, and he's looking to do a lot
Finally.
more at the ledge. But unfortunately, Seagull Joe makes it back to that neutral state. But hold on, Quack able to get a few hits in, but not quite a bit. But we are strapped with the banana hand, and you already know that banana can make a lot of magic happen.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. And then weasel his way back into this game. Quack does get hit by a unfortunate back air, loses the momentum.
Just one solid tap on the head, sending
Yeah.
the blast out.
That'll do it.
Quack's doing good, honestly. His adaptation game has been getting up on Seagull Joe with him just ledge trapping, getting him to these positions with banana. Just forces him and like tries to react to that jump with the forward air, but he's not just quite getting it. He's just missing it barely every single time.
Yeah. Seagull's been scoping him out this entire.
Ooh,
Oh, what a
wow.
catch on the neutral tech.
That catch was nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that aggressive there was also a mad good mix-up from Quack. Seagull Joe not expecting it, but this might be Quack's time running out here. The banana not quite catching him in the shield. Quack still having to fight his way out of the corner. There's the
He could've
down
just
tilt,
F-smashed there.
setting up for the air dodge.
Yeah,
But
good
hold
catch.
up, we have a chance maybe if Quack can finally get one good conversion. But we already know one solid hit
Big
from
damage.
Palu, and that might do the work.
He had a great banana catch there into F smash. That was probably the best play I've seen all game. Fortunately, he's behind by quite a bit. Gonna take a lot to rack up any damage against Seagull.
Yeah, you got to play really smart with these interactions here. You already know one
Phew.
thing, one misstep,
What a
and it's
catch.
all going to be downhill, unfortunately. You can see him slowing it down a whole lot, playing it really carefully. The damage may be taken up, but Quack biding his time right now, looking for that one opening he needs to kind of just blow up Seagull Joe's stock. There we go. Percentage is climbing with a banana.
Oh, no.
And the back throw as well. Can he get this ledge trap off
Oh,
or read
boy.
on the teleport? But ooh, Seagull just trying to get it, but still hanging on from the dash attack. Trying to just come back from ledge here. You got one more chance, Quack. Can you make the dream work, baby?
Oh,
Ooh,
good DI.
DI looking immaculate out here. No
Oh, he
success at
neutral
all.
gat up.
That
Yeah.
was a good mix-up. That was a good DI mix-up.
Yeah. You don't see that coming.
I wasn't sure if the forward throw was gonna kill. I know the back throw definitely wouldn't have killed Diddy at that percentage, but that was really good on Joe. I definitely got mixed on that one. I was definitely just trying to DI forward throw, not up throw whatsoever.
Good game. I did
Good
like
games.
good games.
Good games.
Good games. Good games.
Good games.
I liked what I saw from that Quack fellow. I tell you what, I think he's got a little.
He's a real
little low.
shiner.
But unfortunately, he was in winners round 4 against Seagull Joe, which I think he was just a bit out of his element there, in my opinion.
Yeah, unfortunately, Quack, you know, he's like, how can I describe him? Quack is like, his power level is like borderline like PR player in terms of like the Philly State PR that rounds with like Beast, Citadel, and Yellow and everybody. He's one of those inconsistent, really good players. Like occasionally they'll beat like top New York players like Noku and C and like all those people, but then they'll just bust around like 2-2, you know?
I don't know, but I'll take your word for it. I think that
You understand the vibe.
I
man.
understand. I trust anybody who tells me anything often these days.
Anything? What can you tell me about Dark versus StarPingu?
What can I tell you about
That
Dark?
name is hilarious. I love StarPingu. No, that's,
What I can tell you about Dark is that he makes a big difference. He
makes a big difference.
He has that. What do the kids call it? That's a good question.
That is funny.
You think he updated that after he heard?
Probably, honestly. He's like, listen, he's like, they don't know who I am. I'll let them know who Knuck is.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. I don't know if he did that after he heard my commentary, but Knuck changed his sponsor tag to who TF is, which is probably one of the funnier things I've seen in a while.
That is pretty funny, honestly.
Dark, I know Dark is, he's Dark. He's, do you need any questions?
Isn't Dark, Dark is a pretty good Snake player, right? I think he was,
Pretty
unless
good?
I'm
Pretty good?
mistaking him for another
Pretty good?
Snake player. I think he was seeded to win the Arcadia, the Winter Arcadia last time, or unless
Oh
I'm thinking of
yeah,
another
he was
Snake?
seed 1. He's damn good if you ask me.
He's damn good?
If you ask me, but that's just my opinion.
Is he PR'd anywhere or like former PR?
He's PR'd in my heart, #1.
That's good. He's
Star-
definitely, you already know he's
StarPingu's
a
been
people's champ.
around. I've seen StarPingu around. I don't know a lot about Mr. Pingu, but I know I've seen Pingu show up at the old Adam Racer tournaments, the locker rooms and stuff. What a ledge trap!
Yo, I'm a big Dark fan already. That back air was mad nice. And being mad active,
Yeah.
and a lot of Snake's aerials are just so mad active. It's a little tilting, but it's just,
Good DI.
it's satisfying to hit.
Yep. This has been Dark's biggest nemesis.
Ooh.
He's still alive in some capacity.
StarPingu is doing a
There you
mad
go.
good job
Yeah.
keeping him just so oppressed up in the air. Can't even escape the corner as well. But we already know Dark has the options to kind of contest Mario with a lot of these versus options like dash attack, grenades, interrupting that whole combo flow. Good luck getting those
Jeez.
combos started.
Jeez Louise.
It's a warfare, and you can't get anything started.
So glad to be here. It's just a bunch of great players today. What do you think?
Taking a look at bracket, honestly,
Yeah.
there's a lot more people
Oh,
than
is it?
the last time.
Oh, yeah,
well,
it's
actually,
that-
there's a different crowd this time.
I
Like,
was,
saw
I was
Hans, I
saying
saw
it earlier.
Creepooba,
This
Diddy.
is the biggest Smash Ultimate tournament going on right now. The best players, the spiciest gamers,
The spiciest gamers.
the real difference makers, in my opinion. What do you think?
I definitely see Dark as a pretty big difference maker right here, and not dying off the down air as well, because we already know Snake got a lot of weight to that man.
Yep, living to 155. It's going to be very rough for Pingu. Can't finish off any combo. Has to deal with the entire military budget of the United States.
The whole arsenal. This character's the
whole
definition of throwing the whole kitchen sink at you.
The whole Department of Defense in this neutral.
The state of affairs.
Yep. That'd be very good. You could have a T-shirt. It'd be Snake, and it would say the state of affairs, and it's him doing his forward air. Yeah. Hit me up. I'm an ideas guy.
Now you got some good ideas.
Oh, thanks, man. StarPingu up 100%.
Yeah, back
boy, cheesing.
Do it work. Nah, there's no cheese today. No water.
He's
no
got to
forward air
cheese
as
it.
well.
He needs to cheese it.
The Cheez-Its?
Yeah, that's why.
I think he's a big fan of those
Good
cheesy
catch.
crackers.
Good catch on the air dodge there. DARK.
This matchup,
Senior Dark up
this-
1-0.
This matchup honestly looks miserable. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Because
What makes you say that?
I mean, yes, you have Cape. You have my free neutral question fireball. But think about it. Mario's a brawler. Mario wants to get in your face and scrap. Snake equally has good brawling tools, and he has grenade to kind of just interrupt Mario landing on the shield if he doesn't like space it properly, or if Mario gets the combo right, and then Snake's hold the grenade and it blows you up. You're not getting to finish that combo that Mario's just love to get so much.
Yeah. I mean, I believe you just
Joker.
because I can't argue against you.
Oh, I see Pingu definitely agrees, switching off to the Joker.
Just because I don't have a counter argument, I'm going to say you're correct.
Listen,
yeah,
just be spreading misinformation.
Pingu, yeah, so true. Pingu definitely agrees with you because he's going to his, what I would assume to be a secondary Joker, which has a far more favorable matchup, I think you'd agree. Squid Mama, thank you. Thank you very much. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream.
Honestly, I like the Joker switch.
Except for Nick District, who's having a lot of political conversations about Snake on certain stages.
Ooh.
What do you think about that, Snake having those double platforms, having such a range to set up
I'm not a fan. Honestly, I'm not a fan of it. Taking Snake to those stages like that where he can just like hide C4s and everything, and I have to constantly worry about their position. It's kind of a lot to remember, especially when you're in the heat of the moment, the heat of the gameplay as well. And I see Pingu trying to secure the stock, but the DI in on Dark, but the back air securing that stock.
Oh, he's already having a much better start.
No, yeah, it works a lot better for Joker here because he has the mass to kind of just eat up the grenades for free Arsene damage. You be getting blown up by grenades and hit left and right by Snake, and it's like, oh, suddenly free Arsene. Give me, it's free real estate. But that up tilt, also free real estate.
True. Tie game right now. Pingu can't get the drag down. Crazy trades. Dark hitting that B button so fast, it would not register.
That's all you gotta do, get those nades up. And then when they come on in, maybe throw out a good old dash attack, get some mix on it, F tilt to send to the corner, and look, there you go. Grenades always giving them free Arsene.
Yep. Craziest counter gets called out for it though. Dark holds himself.
That bait was mad good, I'm not gonna lie.
What? Crazy mashup by Pingu.
Yeah, going high to avoid Arsene and all the backers and everything. Wow, gets blown up by the C4 last minute. Ooh, Dark is cooking here. Let's see if Pingu can finally get this edge guard off here.
Right there. Oh, what a catch. Not the safest of back airs, I can tell because he got punished. Not the safest of F smashes, I can tell because it wouldn't have hit anybody.
Especially at that angle.
Great
but
parry, it still hit.
That's a new one. Down there, down smash to set up in the corner. I like that. And Pingu just hanging around to cover those high recoveries from Dark. But Dark's too high up in the air. You cannot catch him.
Oh boy. Easy grab. Both at kill percent. Crazy rolls, not the safest forward air. That's not the way I wanted to see it go.
Yeah.
Dark takes it.
So landing into Snake, hitting the snaky leg up on your face. Definitely not happy to see that if I'm Pingu.
Yeah. I mean, I like Dark, but I wanted to see Dark earn it a bit more. You know, I feel like he's been getting away with some cheap stuff, if you ask me. He's just been
Yeah.
Sorry, you were going to say something?
Nah, you're good. I was just.
Oh,
looking at bracket.
AOS versus Zexyyy, by the way.
I'm excited for that.
AOS used to play this video game, if I recall.
He used to. Is AOS a retired member of the Smashy Bros now? Or,
I think AOS is someone I haven't seen in a while, is what I
haven't
think.
seen in a while.
No.
I know they were on the PR before.
Well, I can tell Dark's playing cheap because nobody popped off for him in the chat.
No Dark friends in the
Dead
chat.
silence. I heard someone.
Crickets.
I heard someone say "Go Brian," but that's not Dark.
Brian.
Who's Brian, man? I only know Dark.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna go play Redemption.
Snivy, you didn't tell me you were still playing. Oh, he's playing Redemption. There it is. Let's go Dark, finally. To think we had supposed Dark fans. Snivy going to play Redemption. Wish him the best of luck. How about Snivy, ladies and gentlemen? What a commentator. What a great guy. He's got that, what do the kids call it, game? He's got that game.
VGS versus Knuck, setup 7. VGS versus Knuck, setup 7.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you're stuck with me now. I know.
Young Link. 0 suit 7.
Unfortunately, this is a match that commentates itself.
3, 2, 1, go!
Luckily, I got somebody to commentate for me. You'll never guess who's about to hop on.
What's good, y'all?
It's him. It's the guy.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
They have
what
to
do
put
you
up
mean?
with me now.
Put up with you. You're the best.
Absolutely not.
You're the GOAT, man.
Well, it's good to see you, Poe, and it's also good to see we got Zexyyy AOS.
Yeah, we got AOS. I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
I know. It's been so long since he actually showed up to Xanadu.
I was talking to Snivy. He's like, did he retire? And I went, I don't know, but he's probably been out there having a life or something because I haven't seen him playing this game in a while.
Can't imagine that. Can't imagine. What must that be like?
Oh, my God. It must be like riding your bike. You know what I mean?
True.
Cranking the hog. That's what I always say.
All right, so already seeing that AOS up to his old tricks, a little bit of edge guarding, a little bit of just safe pressure on Zexyy's shield.
This feels like a top matchup from a year ago. I don't know.
It kind of does, though. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Young Link, though.
No.
Zexyyy definitely has been bringing it back.
I think it's Zexyyy. Does Zexyyy go to UMD?
I think he's on UMD a little bit, and then he goes to like a few other things like the cave and hashtag.
Well, I happen to have the insider information that it's spring break, so that might be why he's here.
Maybe AOS too. Who knows?
Yeah, didn't want to go to Miami, so he
Instead,
chose
sunny Laurel, Maryland.
He chose bright Laurel, Maryland. What a day it was today, too.
Oh, yeah, miserable.
Oh, yeah. Were you driving the bike today?
I was absolutely not. No, I'm not trying to drive a motorcycle. But
Not trying to get killed by a 16-wheeler.
Exactly,
on
yeah.
I-95.
No, sir.
Because I felt like I wasn't wanting edge guard from AOS. Up 2 stocks.
Good stuff so far, and it just looks like Zexyyy can't really land any of these big hits.
No.
It's just neutral air. Every now and then he'll get an arrow, but he hasn't been able to get a kill.
Yep. That's not even going to do it.
I thought this character was light.
Zexyyy, I'll tell you how long it's been since I've seen AOS good edge guard by Zexyyy. It's been so long, I don't recognize AOS without the mask.
Oh my God, you're kind of right, actually.
Yeah. I was like, who's this guy?
Single hit jab and immediately backing off.
Yep.
Solid pressure, though.
Full stock lead from AOS.
Missed tech and that cannot get the neutral air, but that's like a frame 1 or frame 2 jab on the for 0-2.
Oh! Can't get the conversion off from there.
And now he just kind of tosses out the
great parry. Oh! The time to come down.
Great fastball for short. Cross-ups with the aerials right there is AOS. He just going for like that one combo hit, and that'll...
Oh, he was late, but he still gets the last hit.
I was going to say that'll do, but that was a phenomenal mash right there from Zexyyy.
Speaking of mash, goes way too early on the shield.
That boomerang actually caught him.
Good arrow. Nah, he tried to catch the air dodge.
And now this is that like zero suit moment where you realize you're facing a short character, so all your aerials have to be like super delayed.
Yep. Oh, what a catch on the jump. That should do it!
That it will. The down air, no chance for Zexyyy to make it back. Maybe if he had a bomb prepped, but I don't even think he can get back from that.
That was pretty sick.
That was a good way to end it.
Yeah, I like that. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know about you guys. I thought that wasn't too bad. I'm glad you're here because, I don't know, you got that guy Snivy. Yeah. Hey, he's going to be here for
homecoming tomorrow, yeah.
I didn't know that was happening until you put out the tweet that said, "Welcome to our commentators for homecoming." And I went,
aren't you in the commentary group chat where I announce these things?
Probably. It's my fault. I don't know.
And they're like, all right, April 22nd, though, for the next one. Bookmark that.
Okay, I'll bookmark that. I just didn't know it was happening so soon. But you know what? I think it's good that we give the lesser New York commentators a chance. What do you think?
You got to give the pity spots to the
I don't
see
know.
how it is.
Nah, I'm kidding. Snivy's pretty good.
He is.
Yeah,
I
he's
really
a
like
good
Cashman.
Yeah, I do too. He knows all the people from Tri-State and Philly, all those bodega eaters. You know. I don't mean to use that term lightly, but
they're not. What was this, the insult we came up for the Maryland folks?
The Maryland folks.
Old Bayers.
Old Bayer. I don't like that. I'll come up with something good.
Projectile wars already here. AOS claiming
taxpayers. That's a joke for us Maryland guys. You wouldn't get it.
I got you.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you're a Maryland guy.
For a long time, yeah. I only unfortunately had to move to DC for work.
Unfortunately, it's a great city. AOS up 2 stocks. He's just been smoking.
That Paralyzer was phenomenal.
Yeah. Unfortunately, DC is a great city in my opinion.
It is unless you got to live there.
Oh,
it is very expensive.
That's true, but you know, you get the privilege of living in DC. You live near one of the second best metro areas in. Listen, it's not the greatest city, but it's one of the better ones in my opinion.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's a bit pricey, as I said. That was my big complaint with it.
pricey.
AOS tried to go for the suicide down there again.
Yeah.
This man is fiending for it.
He was a little too anxious there. I mean, he's outplaying Zexyyy. I don't blame him. Zexyyy's having all the trouble in the world, setting up shop, staying alive off stage.
Please don't stand or get up into that.
That's not
Thank
going to
God.
work.
That was a good jump neutral there. That was definitely one of those spots where if he stand or get up, he was toast.
Yep. Just can't breathe right now.
I am stunned that AOS got that cross up too. He actually had enough time to retreat behind him and then immediately get the up there.
Gave him a pat on the back. I don't know.
I think I heard him shout, "Your character carries you," too. So you had the nonsense smack talk into the immediate, it's like, all right, shake my hand.
There's been a lot of politics going on. I don't like that politics. You know, people talking about people's characters like that, I think that's rude.
We don't have any Kazuya players here yet today, so we're free to talk about that.
You know Meng de la Meng?
Yeah. Roy player.
Roy player, one of my favorites. I love playing friendlies with him. He's gotten really good. He, I wanted to play friendlies with him, and he had the most distraught face. He's like, oh, I can't believe this. He got up, and I went, oh, you want to play friendlies? And he went, oh, with you, sure. And I went, oh, it just looked like you were burnt out in the game. And he said, yeah, I had to play Kazuya for an hour.
An hour? Oh, no.
Yeah. And I went, but you're fine. Come on, let's play.
Wolf player? All right, we're good with that. Kazuya? No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, he wasn't having fun. I don't know who that Kazuya player was, but...
An hour of Kazuya friendlies.
If anyone's met Meng de la Meng, I wouldn't want to make him upset.
No, he's a big man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, he will not have words for you.
Dude, starting tight end, man.
Jesus, yeah. So we talked a little bit about it during that game. We got to go ahead and do a little bit of shilling for Xanadu 500 and homecoming coming up. So our next weekly is celebrating a decade of Xanadu. It's our 500th weekly. So the entire month of April, we've got monthlies going for every game we do. We got the FGC monthly on the 15th, Xanadu homecoming on the 22nd for Ultimate, Melee on the 29th, and then 64 and Brawl on May 2nd. Head on over to start.gg/Xanadu 500 and sign up today. We already have 50 people signed up for the Melee one.
Wow. That's pretty sick. Xanadu's old.
It is. It is over 10 years.
Yeah, pretty older than me.
Folks forget this was the original weekly. Like this was
That's
the
the original.
first tournament that
Yep.
actually had its weeklies broadcast on like a regular basis.
It's true. Everybody copied us. I think you said it here.
We need to trademark that. But,
I don't know who would
you're gonna
attend.
get the paperwork in time.
Yeah, I don't know who would attend that Melee special though. That game stinks.
True.
Yeah.
I've heard you've been playing it a little bit more.
Yeah,
though,
I have. I've been trying with Sleepy. We've been trying to play that game because he's a big nerd,
Gotcha,
so he's
he
into
is.
that game. So he's trying to been getting me to play, and he's like, "Play Marth. He's easy," and it's true. Marth,
true.
Marth
Yep.
is easy, but
Sorting Mate's got no brains. We know
I
this.
think I said it earlier. Playing Melee, especially when you played Ultimate this whole time, it's like piloting a alien spacecraft. It's like you don't know, nothing makes sense. All the controls are weird.
True.
You miss input every other input.
Oh
Like,
yeah, get your L cancels right.
Yeah, half of your inputs are miss inputs. And but every now and then
Something nice happens.
you do something and you go, that's the craziest thing I've ever done in any game. And then you go, all right, I got to play to do it again.
True. So real talk, I'm actually going to try to fiend the Brawl event because that's when I was good. That's when I was good, and my bet is
Wait,
that
you're not good now?
well, I was like PR'd for Brawl. a little bit. Like I was at that level. I didn't compete enough to get like formally ranked in my region, but I had a lot of PR wins.
Did this guy keep beating you in Brawl?
No,
Seagull
I
Joe?
don't- Seagull Joe, I am 0-1 on him. I only got a chance to play him once.
Because I heard he was pretty good in the Brawl.
Seagull Joe
era.
was pretty. We had a lot of really good Brawl players in this region. I'm
Yeah.
hoping that all of them have left, and it's just going to be me easy top 3.
You know Seagull's going to attend, right?
Oh yeah, he was the best wolf in the world.
Oh, yeah, that's what I hear.
Yep. So, my character had a pretty good matchup against Wolf, but we'll see.
All right.
Diddy Kong for me.
Diddy Kong and
Yeah.
Brawl, you had 2 bananas.
2 bananas and
That's
glide
right.
toss, man.
Glide toss. You could do the Dacus.
Dacus. Oh my God. Don't-
Yeah.
I
that
love
stands
Dacus
for
stuff.
dash, actionable, cancel, slide, up smash.
Something like that. Something
Yeah.
like that. Speaking of Seagull Joe, you talk about him, and now
Well,
here he is on the stage.
That's what reminded me. I saw him on screen, and my brain's just a one-process machine.
See something, say something.
See something, say something. Monkey see, monkey say.
So, what do you think of this one, Seagull Joe versus Creepooba?
I think Creepooba's going to win.
I mean, Creepooba is one of the goats.
Well, he's pretty good, I guess.
He is a blast to watch because he just does it sometimes.
He does a lot. He plays Ridley, and there's been a lot of talk about Ridley lately. I don't know. People have been saying some things.
They have. Ridley is apparently the answer for all of the matchups in MDVA. If you have a character that loses to like nonsense, just pick up Ridley.
Nonsense. So Wolf.
Oh my! He got like 5 2-frames in a row too with that forward tilt. That's
I've been saying it. Ridley can play the game. Let me tell you. Oh, good tag.
great tech, 100%. That's really the thing is that like yeah, if he actually gets a chance to play neutral, he's a solid character.
Oh, yeah.
But he has like very exploitable flaws. His disadvantage is bad, and his neutral is kind of like one note with Nair being the bread and the butter.
Yeah.
So the problem really is if you can like deal with those tools, then he gets significantly worse. But not a lot of characters can deal with them.
Yep. I think Creepooba just has that edge. You know what I mean?
He's got that killer instinct.
He's got that X factor. The you know, like in Predator, when Arnold Schwarzenegger, he covers himself in mud so that the Predator can't see him.
That just Creepooba.
That's
He's
Creepooba.
invisible.
Yeah,
The Seagull Joe.
yeah, because he put mud on himself.
I was trying to set it up. It's like, all right, this is.
Don't you think that's a little silly? Can't be like Arnold would have heated the mud, so
He's got advanced alien technology, loses to
mud. Yeah, I don't know.
This man traveled through the depths of space
They
to
don't-
hunt humans. Could not account for mud.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
True. Which is unfortunate, actually. It's a damn good movie.
It's a great movie. Highly recommend. Not as good as Suburban Sasquatch, but
Okay. I've seen that one before.
and
Yeah.
I can tell you're a Kinophile.
Kinophile.
Yeah, so that's a guy who really likes movies. If you're a Creepooba-phile, you like some good Smash. Oh!
I actually went for the up tilt. Not going to work. Forward tilt. Force him off stage, but not going to work out. Great dash attack from Joe. Bursting on a disadvantage there.
Yep. Up a whole stock. What a recovery. Can't get under.
Can't get under and can't get over either.
Can't get over. Isn't that life? Yep. Just best of 5 in this.
No, we're still in best of 3 for quarters.
Why? Come on, son.
I think we're doing it for like all top 8, but not all top 12.
Right,
I know hashtag switched over so that like all top 12 are best of 5. But
Yeah, well, I guess we shouldn't copy Virginia, so that's
Exactly.
fine by me.
they set a bad example. We have to be better than them.
Yeah. I'm being told Seagull is the Ridley Slayer. I'm not believing it at the moment. Although he almost got stretchered. What?
I don't know if he's coming back because we're gonna get the counter right there, but it doesn't
it
hit
didn't
right.
connect.
Oh. Joe is making this comeback though. This is even. Are we gonna get the back air? No, great air dodge from Creepooba. It's the only way he was getting out of that one.
Rolls.
I'm feeling an up smash from Creepooba. If he ever gets back to stage, I mean,
Wow. 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 What are you doing?
it's just a scramble, and I mean, every now and then you know Palu's gonna whip out that invulnerable back air.
He got so scared in that last stock. He had so many opportunities to swing on just about anything, especially that last dash attack on shield. He was too scared.
He also just didn't ever take the grab, which was odd.
No.
Like 2 or 3 times where he had the opportunity to just get claws on Palu, and he just tried for something else.
Yeah. I hate to agree with Nick, but he's right on this one.
That what? Joe is the Palu Slayer?
No, that Creepooba's through.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean to speak in negatives. I'm a pretty positive guy.
Lies.
Why'd you laugh? I'm a pretty positive guy.
Pretty positive guy. All right, getting back into it. Sorry about that. All right, so we got Creepooba back on this interesting stage pick that we're going back to Town and City. What did you see from that stage? You think that this is still Ridley favored? Oh my, yes, it's Ridley favored.
Yeah,
specifically for that reason.
In my personal experience, I think it's probably okay for Ridley. I look at the data. I'm the data's kind of guy.
I see.
I'm not not like there's results-based Smash Twitter people, you know.
You're not out here with the analytics.
Oh, I'm out here with the
see.
analytics. That's all I see is numbers.
That's all you see are numbers.
That's all I see. In my head, this game right now, it's not even
just zeros and ones.
It's not characters on the screen. It's just hitboxes and frame data and the wireframes.
So when somebody picks wireframe Little Mac, do you actually get confused?
Yeah.
You see that too?
I thought you were the only one.
Exactly.
So true. Yeah, I mean, just on every book, Creepooba wins this. What do you think?
I mean, he's got the stock lead, so now Joe actually has to like approach and can't play defensive and just back air him to death. Yeah, I definitely think Creepooba's got this game locked down. 2 stock advantage. I mean, we've seen Joe make these comebacks. All he has to do is play neutral. So, but that didn't feel true too.
I don't know. It did hit, didn't it?
It did hit, so it was true. That's right.
In my opinion. Do you think Creepooba would not have gotten hit by an untrue down throw combo? I think Creepooba is good enough that it had to have been true.
All right. Give the player the benefit of the doubt. I think.
I'm just seeing the numbers after all.
Creep immediately goes to ledge, but how does he actually get out? Gets the grab?
Don't call him that.
He is a creep.
He's a creep? Well, he's not a loser.
But he does actually belong here, too.
He does. I think he belongs
He
here.
belongs in top 8.
Especially after this ledge trap. Doesn't get it. What a battle back from Seagull. Can't get the tech chase. Down 2 stocks.
That side beat, that's actually going to kill all the way across the stage. Not quite, then.
Yeah. You got to check the numbers on that one. That's
yeah, you're right.
I
should have consulted the data.
Yeah. There you go. That's going to kill.
That's the thing about Ridley. He's got so many options to like cover that landing between the dash attack, up tilts, and then the side B.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like get down on him unless you're landing with a hitbox.
It's very true.
And then if you try to land with a hitbox, you're getting aired.
Yeah. That's what Creepooba does so well.
Dares? Yes.
Yeah.
He does that very, very well.
Well, it's the good move. Hey, I got a new policy. Anytime there's a final flash, just ask me if it's going to kill, and I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
Gotcha.
I've never been wrong when someone's asked me that question. Yeah.
When we go to the kill screens, from now on, it's all you.
Just ask me.
So we got the emergency best of 3 here. So we've drawn even. We're headed over to PS2 for the start of this one here. And I think that Joe got like stretchered, and then he's immediately like, we're never going here again.
Yeah. I think it was a ruse. I don't think you're going to get stretchered 1 out of 30 games you play on Town. You know.
It just feels like Ridley he does really well with platforms because he's so big. He can cover an entire platform with Nair, with up smash, with up tilt.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people ban Battlefield against Creepooba, because that stage just seems really good for Ridley in most matchups.
That was a crazy situation because that's what Creepooba for once and forever finally double jumped and made himself vulnerable, and then he still got caught. Seagull still got caught coming down with the Nair just because of the timing. He's now down a whole stock, so I don't know what happened in between that and my anecdote.
I think one Nair and then up smash.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's the Creepooba special is just the up smash. Like Smub will get like incredibly hype last stock comebacks. Creepooba will just like sit under these platforms and dare you to land on him, and good God, just don't try it.
Yeah.
Nair to Nair, but great turnaround grab from Creepooba.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's really good setting up them 2 frames. Just barely missed that one.
Where was that Ridley killer everybody keeps telling me about?
I gotta look up Joe's record. I know it's positive over Creepooba, but as of late, it feels like Creepooba and particularly Smub have been working him a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a good time to go for the ledge trump. Couldn't quite get it. Good catch on the roll. Creepooba is rolling way too much. Very good point. Good catch on the jump. Creepooba is jumping very too much.
These big bodies, man, it's just so hard
These
once you
big
commit.
bodies, don't start the politics with me. I know your angle, your agenda.
Listen, as a K-Roll main, I had to spread the propaganda that all the problems with Smash are caused by skinny
big
characters.
bodies in the game where heavies are the best.
Heavy,
out of
the
any,
best, absolute
out of
nonsense.
any Smash game.
I don't know. I feel like whatchamacallit. In 4, Bowser was pretty good. In this one, I don't know. What's the best heavy?
I'm gonna tell you something that blew my mind one time. This is gonna sound really dumb to start, so hear me out on it. There was this YouTuber. He used to play TF2, right? He used to play Engineer. You know the guy who used to set up sentries?
Yep.
And he was like the biggest advocate for Engineer and buffing Engineer and being this guy who's like, more people should play Engineer. And he said something one time that blew my mind. He said, at no point should Engineer be the best character in the game. Because if Engineer was the best character in the game, it would suck.
Okay.
And now I think about it with fighting games, I go, if heavies were the best in the game, this game would suck. Am I wrong?
I definitely could see the problem, but they could. I feel like Smash has never had a good big body. I want to see one good big body. Like one top tier or high tier big body. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
All right.
We've seen a top tier grappler once in Smash history, and they got rid of it.
Clearly, the agenda is too strong. I couldn't get through.
They don't even need to be the best in the game. Just make it top tier.
Yeah. I think you already got your wish, but whatever. tie game.
But solid percentage lead here for Creepooba, who's playing super defensively, trying to force Joe to actually approach for once.
Yeah. Oh!
Joe trying to get these combo starters. All it really takes is one landing forward air or a nair, and he can really get a ton of damage here.
Catch the air dodge?
No,
he jumped all the way high.
yeah.
He didn't get the air dodge. Good parry. Oh!
Great teleport away from Joe.
Yep. Oh! Good catch.
That explosive flame dang near caught Creepooba, but instead, Creepooba in the driver's seat. He gets the back air and
random air to air. Yep, got caught.
Ridley killer no more.
There you go, Ridley, the best heavy in the game.
I don't know if that's
one of the better ones, if you ask me. I don't know.
He could be. I actually think isn't Ridley like lighter than Kazuya?
I don't know.
That's messed up.
I don't know the numbers.
Also, you don't know the numbers now. Now we're going to straight locked.
No, now I'm telling the truth.
Also, I had to check it. So Creepooba and Joe, they're now 7-7.
There you go.
So
even
dead
matchup.
even in stock set.
That's
so
not what I would.
killer question mark?
That's not what I would call a Ridley killer. You know?
Exactly.
That's what I would call a Ridley player.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what Joe's record is against Smub, but I don't know if it's any better.
I don't know where I was going with that. Is that Sun? Is he coming up? No shot.
Sunfish beat Squid Plumber? No way.
Well,
Also, please don't tell me his tag is Hero Main 69.
It is Hero Main 69.
I am very unhappy right now.
I was really confused because I played him at Wonderfly, and I was really excited to play Hero Main 69, only to find out it was just Sun.
Sunfish.
It was just Sun. I was really disappointed.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. I love playing against Sun.
At least it isn't like I've actually gone in brackets before where I thought I was facing Sunfish and then I end up facing Guppy, or I thought I was facing Tuesday and I was facing Sunfish.
Yeah.
I've gotten mean by that too many times in a row. But let's go Sunfish. This is a very good chance right here. Full bias.
Screw Stretch. Poor guy. I don't even know who he is.
So we're messing with both their tags. That's great.
Poor Stretch.
Yeah.
I know Stretch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's got to go up against Hero Main 69, who's one of the best players ever.
Definitely a hidden boss in our region. Nobody reads like this man.
According to my hidden source, Squid went secondaries, which is apparently an excuse of some sort.
No, outplayed.
I don't believe it.
You made a mistake at the character select screen. You got outplayed.
I think you made a mistake having to go up against one of the best players of all time.
I mean, it's not
Sunfish.
He just got whacked at 0. That's getting outplayed.
Yep.
Just don't let it be you.
I think so.
So
let's go, Sun.
Yeah,
I don't got anything else to say. Just
exactly.
Here we go.
Full bias here. No. Stretch is a good dude, so I have to go ahead and be fair.
All right. Well, you got to root for Stretch, as I'm rooting for Hero.
I have to root for Stretch because we only give the homies hate. That's my rule.
Only give the homies hate.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
So my first crew when I was working, when I was like decent at Smash, was the Hateocracy. The rule was whenever you're in bracket, you have 2 homies behind you hating on you.
Oh man,
it makes you stronger. There's no better way to fix your mental than having 2 people just shit talk you constantly during bracket.
You know, that reminds me. I tried to get Sleepy to hype me up during my sets, but he's really garbage at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know, Pika players. Every time I would like hit a move, he'd be like, "Okay," and then he'd start clapping. I'd be like, "All right," and then I'd like hit an up smash. He went, "Yeah."
There was a controversy a while ago, back when like we didn't all have capture cards and most games were like recorded on phones.
Yeah.
Some professional Smash player brought his girlfriend to a tournament, and every single time he got hit, you just hear "Yay!" Every time he got a hit. You'd cheer. Every time he got hit, you'd hear "Boo!" So because everybody's recording on phones, it was on every VOD. Every single VOD just her yelling for the entire tournament.
Get you a girl who can cheer every time you win neutral.
Every time you get hit, it was literally like the most deadpan cheering too.
Yeah, she a real one. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, speaking of real ones, Sunfish Fox, he's not messing around.
This man is serious. He might be a hero main, but in his heart,
he's in winners quarters. I thought we had good players here today. What's going on?
It's surprising, really. We let a hero main that doesn't play hero into our winners quarters match.
Yeah, and he manages a coffee shop. He's on 3 hours of sleep at constant, and he's TOing.
And this is our TO. He rigged the bracket. That's how we got here.
Yeah, I think
Clearly.
so. There's no other explanation that could allow Sunfish into winners quarters. It would be embarrassing, honestly, to lose to a player like Sunfish, even if he's that good.
Stretch, though, kind of making this seem really desperate because Sun has barely been able to land a single hit. I would just dominate in neutral, and then the second he's off stage, he's dead. That's the matchup in a nutshell. If you can't beat this character on stage, Marth is going to kill you before you ever get a chance to grab ledge.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. But back to talking about Sun. Now, Sun, he is not using the dice roll today, which is probably...
The single hit side B, Stretch, you're so sick.
Yeah,
you better go hero next game. That
was pretty good.
If this is a 3-0 and a 3-stock rather, you best pick up that hero.
But Sun, he is playing his best character, Fox. I haven't seen him lose on stream with Fox ever. And I don't think it's ever going to happen.
He might lose the game and never the set.
I couldn't see a reality where he loses a game.
If he's really goes to these shine spikes.
Yep.
It's actually a thing in this matchup.
People were saying, he was gassing himself up. He was saying stuff like, I do things that ZD doesn't do. And I think he's right. For example, I think ZD would have won that one. Holy goodness. Stretch
Stretch knows this matchup.
Demolished him, and not only did he demolish him, son. I'm sorry, you got cooked. I'm gassing up Stretch now. You had your chance. Stretch gassed. He destroyed him with Marth, who's one of my favorite characters. Killed him every single time he went off stage. Didn't fall for any of his neutral shenanigans.
Oh, we got the counter pick though now. Every single Foxman has that pocket wolf when things go bad.
Well, he's a hero man, so I don't know.
True, actually.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was kind of hoping for the Enderman.
The Steve Fish is not.
Which is the only time you'll hear me say that. Stretch is one of the cleanest Marths I've ever seen. Am I crazy? Am I crazy?
His
Am I
Marth
out
has
of my
been,
mind?
His Marth has been cooking quite a bit.
Is this
so
one of
far.
the best Marths I've ever seen?
He's definitely the best Marth in the region. And I
feel like I vaguely heard of this guy.
formerly PR'd before he came to the region, actually.
How about that?
I think he was on our PR once as well. So,
Wait a second, now the neurons are firing. I think I know Stretch. I think he's been around for a while. I just forgot.
yeah, I think he was supposed to be Ohio or Jersey, one of the two.
I don't know. Let's just be glad he got to a good state. Stretch up 1-0. I'm sorry, son. You're just...
And he's really doing it just with with these neutral exchanges and by not giving Son anything. You have to get these techs, my man.
Wow.
This man is looking like a hero main, but he is not hitting techs at all. This is looking rough.
This is this is probably one of the best players I've seen ever.
Stretch? Yeah, quite.
This is unbelievable. I'm watching Da Vinci paint the Sistine Chapel right now.
We're going to get a 2-frame there with the forward tilt. No, a little bit too slow with that was hero main. Pulling out the blaster. Every wolf does that. They shoot like 1 or 2 lasers and they're like, okay, now I'm going in now.
Yeah, no, they're a bunch of idiots.
Every single wolf main.
Every single one, man. Don't even get me started. I've been saying this for years.
That was a sick up B, though.
That's the mix-up.
He B-reversed it too, so that he was like farther away.
Yep.
I really dig that option.
If he was winning, I'd probably think that was cooler. Come on, son. Don't get embarrassed. Take a stock. Goodness.
He's going to come back from this one.
Oh my God. What a tech. There you go.
But Wolf's airspeed is trash.
Wow, Wolf's vertical is rough.
Yeah, just whenever you don't have no drift after that up B. Back there should not take it.
Wolfmen can't jump. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
I know a lot of Wolfmen.
And not one of them. Wait, I'm fairly certain, wasn't there like a Wolfman movie where he played basketball?
Yes, the teenage high school wolf,
like,
something like that.
Yeah, exactly, like Teen Wolf or something like that.
Yeah, Teen Wolf, that's it. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. I know a lot of wolves.
Well, living in this region, you have to.
Yeah, well, I was raised with a lot of wolves. What a down tilt.
All right, you get the grab though. 3 pummels. This man not mashing at all.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Sliding board tilt, you're toast.
You're just insane.
Confirmed to hero main.
Yeah. I got nothing. What do you think about that?
He should have picked hero. Should have rolled the dice.
Should have. Yeah.
He needs to show off his literacy. He needs to prove that just because he went to public school.
Well, playing wolf is not the way to do that.
True, exactly.
I can see the high school diploma in the way Wolf was playing.
Exactly. He's got to prove he's got that GED by pulling out the hero.
Yeah. That was rough. That's going to be all for me, I think.
Taking a break?
Oh, I'm tired. I think I'm going to go home.
Good stuff, though.
Yeah, I have.
Always fun.
Hey, thanks for being here, everybody, and thanks for all the nice things you've been saying. No bad things. Only nice things were said today. Yeah.
Sick.
And also tune in tomorrow because this guy's going to be here, and the guy coming up is going to be here. It's Xanadu Homecoming.
That it is.
I know you're happy for that. Yeah.
All right, well, Poe,
that's all.
Thank you so much. Okay. Thanks for the shout-outs. Yeah. Definitely go ahead and hit Poe up for the whatchamacallit, the Hoosier hate.
Oh, yeah, if you want to. It's up to you, though. Hey, have a good night, everybody.
Is this your bag, by the way? All right, gotcha. All right, y'all, so we got the commentator switch popping up just for the last winner's quarters, I believe this is. We got Zexyyy stepping up to the plate versus Dark. We'll have to see just how different Dark is if that Dark tip will be enough for him to actually take a set off of ZD.
Oh, we got Dark
Snivy?
back on stream?
What's good, Snivy?
Hello,
Been a minute. How you
Scabs.
been?
Yeah, it's been good. I've been wanting to commentate and come back to Xanadu for a really long time.
Yeah?
The long time being like since the summer, basically.
Enjoyed the, whatchamacallit, the first trip out here?
Yeah, it was great, honestly. I got to play in bracket again. I busted out. I was doing High Redemption. Probably going to DQ to hit up the comps because we got some great gameplay coming at you. We have ZD versus Dark.
Yeah, one of them is the winningest player in Xanadu history, and the other is just built different.
I'm assuming the one that's just built different is Dark in this
The
question.
Dark difference is unquestioned.
The Dark
in this
difference,
region.
yes. I remember Dark from the Winter Arcadian. They were #1 seed, and
Yep.
they got upset quite early.
I think he got like 5th to
That's
finish
wild.
off. No #1 seed has ever won an Arcadian, though, so it was cursed. It was rigged from the start.
Damn, the Xanadu curse. Well, let's see. There's no curse here, so Dark has that free reign to just play however they please. And we have this free snake ledge trapping in question, and poor ZD has to come through it all. But fortunately for him, he's making quite out of that.
I mean, have you heard the news from today about this character in Snake?
I have not.
Best character in the game.
Best character. Oh, 3-0'd MK Leo. That's right.
Kage 3-0'd MK Leo, so
Yo,
now
AK.
every Snake main on blast. You can't complain no more. These characters
complain.
are just good.
Nobody can complain anymore. After seeing SkyJ, after seeing AK, everything is doable.
I don't know if you them heavy mains can complain.
I don't know. I saw Creepooba kind of take out Seagull Joe out here. I think the Polo mains are in shambles right
Ridleys
now.
are true. Ridleys are like the truth. There's a conspiracy in our region where Ridley's just the answer to all the questions.
Ridley's just the answer. I can see
ZD's
it.
won tournaments with his Ridley. He just picked it up. It's like, I told you that Ridley just wins.
I can see it. Smub has probably been a thorn in his
Yes.
side for a very long time.
Yes.
And Creepooba. I was playing against Smub the last time I was here at the Arcadian.
Dude is
and
crazy,
he was
yeah.
messing me up for an hour. I had to switch off of Aegis. He's like, yeah, I got so many like true combos on this character. And I'm like, you should just use Lucina. I'm like, you know what? I can see it. This is not working out
The
here.
single jab by Dark, he's done that a couple times too. He does the up smash and then the single hit jab to lock him in place while it falls down. These tricks from
Yeah,
Dark.
I like that.
He's got a 2-stock lead against ZD right now.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mix. It's like, am I gonna do an option over it? I'm just gonna use the jab to like push you off to the stage so I can just reset my ledge trapping again. It's very broken.
Ooh, I dig that. The little Z grab right there from ZD. He literally just jumped up, Z grabbed the grenade, and just like, all right, I don't want to do this setup. Yep.
It's mine now. We gotta bring the war for the snake. We have to bring the party to him. Seeing that ZD is down one whole stock, you gotta up the ante sometimes. And we can see ZD trying to come very close to Dark. And yes, finally found the down throw and not getting the dash attack, unfortunately, for that conversion.
So now it is Explosive City here. It is whenever Dark gets into these spots where he's got this big lead, he doesn't necessarily need to feel pressured. But look at him, he's still going in with a little bit of CQC to keep ZD on his toes.
Yeah, I like it. He zones with the grenades, and then he goes in close. It's a matter of what his opponent is going to do to kind of contest that. I saw his blast opponent kind of didn't do great with that. It was the Mario. Their tag.
Denobro? Denobro? No tag?
I forget their name. Oh my god, I'm blanking
It's
so
either
hard.
OJ Waddler, Denobro, or unless somebody else unless Matador's out here playing
It
Mario.
is some other Mario.
Gotcha. All right, toss him off stage right there for ZD. ZD trying to go ahead and shark this landing, but the problem is that Snake is just up there for so friggin' long. Finally does manage to get swatted away, though, with that forward air. So now this is doable for ZD. Dark has to be very careful, cannot be complacent in these spots.
It was StarPingu. I don't know
Okay,
if you know who
StarPingu,
that
I
is.
do know who that is.
Okay. Oh wow, that was
Put him to
nasty.
sleep.
That was nasty.
And then he pulls out the box.
Box on him, stun on him. We're going to see about here.
All right, so Dark showing that he's definitely cooking a little bit something tonight, but the question is, does ZD have the recipe now? Game one always goes good. It's easy to win game one against ZD, but the next two,
Yeah, it's
God only knows.
you know, ZD goes down kicking and screaming. He definitely does not make that easy for anybody. I know. Yep, there we go. He switches off to the Fox. Okay, as expected.
That's weird. If I recall correctly, don't Foxes hate this matchup?
Oh,
Or is it Snakes that hate this matchup? This is really good for one of these two, and I can't recall.
this is interesting. I talked about this before, where Fox is one of those characters who kind of just want to land on top of you, get a combo started, and play like kind of brawler-like-ish. but Snake has a lot of grenades and a lot of play to kind of deal with scrapping with Fox and shutting down his combo extensions.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of up to the Fox to just deal with it and find their way in. And we were already seeing ZD finding their way in, but like we were saying before, the grenades, they interrupt the combo, so that's the trick to this matchup. Just finding your way around those combos and just getting in those hits where you can before the grenade blows up.
Yep, those old frame 1 combo interrupters. You have to make sure that all your stuff is true. Look at that. That was all set up by the grenade pull, too. The Fox had to back off, and yeah, good God.
Yeah, you were saying Dark was cooking before. With those grenade conversions, I definitely can see it right now. He has a very good lead on ZD, but you know, it's always one conversion away from a good old up smash. But ZD, you gotta earn those up smashes. You cannot be running in there. I know Foxmains have that 6th sense of up smashes, but they gotta be earned here.
And now at this spot, yeah, again, you just talk about it, and then ZD just tries to toss out another one. And Dark right now is just having none of it. It's like, you want to go ahead and laser me? Sure. I'm still going to stand across stage. I'll utilize these platforms. I do not want to go in. I don't want to go ahead and run at a Fox who's just looking for an air up smash.
He's like, oh, we're playing this game right now? All right, I can get a little bit of campy, but there he finally finds his up smash. Dark falling with an aerial, and ZD needs to get those 1-2-piece combos to kind of bring that percentage back up, but this is going to be very hard, especially against Snake.
Ooh, trying for that up air again, but this time ZD jumps away, having none of this. I'm digging the movement here from ZD, trying to open Dark up, not necessarily with a ton of hitboxes, but just by going ahead and just crossing him up with things like that dash attack. Oh.
Yeah, crossing out and kind of baiting out these CQC options, and it's going all out there for the combo extensions, and the damage racking up 79 on Dark. This is coming back to even, and finds the conversion again off the side, making some magic happen.
That up smash then, again, a little bit too errant, and now you're off stage and have to deal with Nikita. At least it's going to go ahead and force a circuitous recovery, but Dark unable to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, that's the Snake ledge trapping in question. You always got to run to the fire and the flames, and that is also the up tilt in question. That move is so egregious.
Snivy, we are seeing ZD, the #1 player in MDVA, on his last stock against Dark. Who could have predicted this?
I think Twitch chat can.
Twitch chat could have predicted this.
There's always the one ZD upset, and then ZD comes back with a vengeance and just sweeps through bracket.
Could be revengeance, but I'll have to go ahead and clean up this stock too.
Yeah, well, we've seen it happen time and time again, but ZD might be able to clutch this one out. We will see. Dark, this is pretty even right now, but Dark has been playing pretty hot, playing off a lot of these grenade conversions, utilizing the movement from the platforms as well to kind of get the upper hand on ZD. It's been going very well.
We just need to see, basically, either Dark is going to win this if he can get his feet set, but right now ZD is all pressure, all fire right now, not allowing the man to get cooled down and to try to get some of these slow projectile games going. He just cannot land whatsoever.
Yeah.
Great slide off the eye, though. I think if he missed that tech, he was dead.
And this is what ZD has to do. He had to make the plays, and making it untechable with the Firefox. That was fire. No pun intended. That was no pun intended. I'm sorry.
So even if that wasn't untechable, I don't know that Dark could have teched it because you never know what part of the multi-hit's going to send you into the stage.
Yeah, that was really tough.
Yeah, anytime you have a multi-hit, the person that is tossing out the hitbox can control when you have to tech because they can hold down. And then when they hold down, they're choosing which hitbox actually hits you.
Yeah, and then you can like SDI to kind of like make it so that you can tech the last hit. But again, with those multi-hits, it's going to be very tricky to kind of get the timing for that.
Yep. All right, so we got the music counter pick and the stage counter pick on Dark's side here. As it goes into Game 3, his fate is in his hands, but it did look as though that Fox counter pick had him a bit flustered. We'll have to see if Battlefield makes a difference here.
And this is Karma, upping up the ante. We already love the Tekken tunes out here. Let's see how ZD's going to open up here, playing very defensively this time, kind of going with the lasers. I am kind of liking the Battlefield pick for ZD, but the question is, I want to see how Dark utilizes this, because I've seen so many snakes from where I am in New York make these platforms so dangerous, especially Apollo Kage as well.
True, yeah. Good sliding forward tilt actually from Dark. You don't typically see that from a lot of snake mains. Going low and great tech from ZD. Tries for another C4, but not going to work out as Dark has to use his own explosion. Gets the double parry actually on that up air, so he manages to slide away.
It really is fighting games out here. And trying to just get ZD out of shield. Ooh, getting the shield poke off the up tilt. ZD not pressing any buttons. Very smart until you're kind of getting the snaky leg up in the air. But just evening it up right up, going for the up air.
I love that option from Dark too, because the first hit of forward tilt's actually like -20 on shield.
Really?
It is not safe at all, but people never react to it because you always expect the second one to come through.
And is that spacing in question? If you never know if your out of shield option is going to get it, but hold on, these up air ladders looking immaculate out here, but the grenade interrupting ZD's whole flow out here. Dark resetting right now, utilizing these platforms to kind of just make it safe, make it comfortable for Z to waltz on in and maybe just delete a stock perhaps.
Has full stage control right there is Dark, but like to tech away in those situations, does not necessarily want to go ahead and roll into ZD and get opened up. The late hit dash attack, forcing Dark to go high, and can't go that high though. Great chase down by ZD. Yeah,
I've noticed Dark has pretty much chose high for a lot of their recovery options, and utilizing the platforms on Battlefield, that was a really smart play from ZD.
Speaking of smart plays from ZD, those double lasers on the tech roll, optimal.
Ooh.
Max damage.
Yeah, and speaking of damage
the air dodge. Oh, that's so bad, Dark. Don't do that.
Oh, he's trying to go down there for it.
All right, ZD threw his stock away, so now this is going to be the problem here. Now, he was definitely trying to kill Dark off stage just for the flash of it, but now Dark has full stage control, has the ability to go ahead and get something started here. Great parry, gets the down throw into the grenade. That's the Dark special. He loves that forward air. Good recognition from ZD to DI all the way out so he doesn't get trapped.
Yeah, no free handout today. This is ZD. This is the #1 player. You do not want to mess with this man out here. But Dark definitely wants to challenge that title right now, wants to take the crown from this king, but ZD will not give it to him. But hold on, Dark still hanging around town.
Barely surviving that first up smash. Now it's the back air that ZD is fiending for. This is just about even almost. I mean, I feel like if Dark is able to get something going here and neutral. No way. No. Nikita though? Nikita in the depths. Dark does it.
The pop off.
He's just different.
The Dark difference here, clutching it out over ZD 2-1. This is what happens. You don't get lost in the sauce. I already see ZD is not happy about that one. Not whatsoever. He's like...
He got the fake kill screen, and then it was just like, all right, you're toast. That box is just so light at 91% after the tilts. He got that kill screen.
That whiffed up smash.
Oh, my God.
I felt that. ZD's going to see that in his nightmares tonight.
All right. I got to go get something to drink. I will be right back and to join you for the next set unless another commentator pops by.
All right.
Have you seen Quack here, too? Did he make it out?
I have, yes. Quack was here. He was up on stream against Seagull Joe. He was doing pretty good until Seagull Joe got the down one, basically.
Gotcha. All right. I'll be right back. So do ahead and shill for me for a little bit.
Shill a little bit. Oh, quickly having our next set up on lock. I see... that's not ZD versus Zark. I believe that is Stretch versus Creepooba. Ah, yes. How can I forget the lovely Creepooba, who was making up a show the last time I came here. It was like several months ago. But this is good. I have not seen Marth main cook in a hot minute ever since Leo. I've been dabbling in the character myself, and he is definitely a fine character to kind of just play the game. He plays a very different game from Lucina, which I kind of like. He has the combo game. He has spacing actually required with his tippers and everything. And it feels like you just have to honestly earn everything when you're fighting against any character in this game. And against Ridley, this might be a tough one. You have that counter question to kind of contest Ridley's side B, or his recovery options. But I really want to see how it's going to come down to like these neutral interactions of if Creepooba's going to basically explode Stretch or if it's going to go the other way around. Me not having Twitch chat pulled up on my home. I also have to be shilling out here for the Xanadu Homecoming tomorrow that I'm going to be casting, and Scabs, and we have a lovely ensemble Nerf as well. Quack. African Batman. So you better be tuning in tomorrow. It's definitely going to be lit. But jumping right into the set, we have Stretch versus Creepooba on Smashville. And, ooh, Ridley on Smashville. I feel like I have some choice words for this.
I feel like this stage should have been banned, my
That's
friends.
what I'm saying.
Ridley underneath that platform is an absolute terror. He takes up like 3/4 of it with that nair.
It's like slowly coming back to me from what Smub basically said to me with dealing with Ridley. He's like, that F-tilt is basically a whole other sword move.
Hold on, though. That up B was brilliant. It put Creepooba in a spot where, because he was at like mid damage, he wasn't going to be able to tech, and because his up B has like limited angles, there's no way he was recovering from that. That was great by Stretch.
Yeah, not really fearing anything right now against this nice, cheesy, mid-tier character. The problem solver here in MDVA. Stretch having the upper hand, but there's that dash attack. Such a brutal option that really has at their disposal.
Oh, you're dead. That's so unfortunate.
Oh
He used
my
the side B
God.
to stall, and he dodged every fireball except for the last two, and that was enough to kill him.
That
Yup.
fireball's obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie.
Especially with characters with any kind of a linear recovery.
Yeah, because it like forces you to go one way, and if you're already committing to that option, it's like GG's got him. I'm gonna
Yep.
just scope it out.
Exactly. Especially if your moves like can't clank with it like Marth's can. You have a little bit of invuln on startup and not enough to get through like all 7 fireballs.
Yeah, it's Stretch having a bit of trouble landing right now. It's all aboard the Ridley Blender. I've never seen this one before.
This is like the Ridley special. He just sits underneath that platform and dares you to try to come down on him. And Marth, Lucina, both of them have trouble landing. Down air, not necessarily a quick move. Seeing it right there, that up smash again, making quick work of Stretch's second stock.
Yeah, those choice words I had about this smash up pick is definitely coming into play, but there's the up B setting again once at a nasty angle. You may have teched it, but you are not able to come back, my friend.
I think that Creepooba might have chosen the wrong side. Like if he had used his one jump to go back towards the left side of the stage, he might have been able to live.
That is definitely, I think I did not consider actually. That's interesting, because I know there's different parts of the side B depending on when you, sorry, the up B of where you get hit, you have to DI it, but that's tricky, that's tricky.
Definitely. It was definitely an awkward spot for him. Does manage to land the forward tilt though, so now Stretch in that awkward spot can't get the 2-frame, but does set up perfectly for that back air. That's a beautiful thing about forward tilt. It does it all. It spaces for you. It goes ahead and threatens anybody trying to hang on ledge. And then if they try to jump up or if they try to toss out a hitbox, just go ahead and back air them.
My question is, why do they give heavies that F tilt? That F tilt is brutal.
A lot of heavies have really good F tilts for no reason.
Like I know you know Incineroar's F tilt being OD.
I don't know why that move is stronger than his forward smash. It makes no sense to me.
Wait, it is?
If it's not stronger than his
What?
forward smash, it's stronger than one of his smash attacks. I forget which
Oh, we're
one.
gonna have
But
to-
it
we're
is,
gonna
it is
have to look that up.
unreasonably strong.
But okay, going to small battlefield, I definitely think this was the better choice for Stretch going on here. You kind of don't have that center platform to get juggled on. You just deal with Creepooba's antics. And you have this to weaponize for yourself. I mean, look at these ladders. Nice 56 up percentage-wise for Stretch and continuing.
I love the weight there, too. It felt like Stretch basically stopped his combo and was just trying to see what Creepooba does. That's really what makes Marth main special, is that they know when to interrupt their combos and when to react to what you're trying to do. They give you a little bit of a window and just enough room for you to make a horrible mistake.
Yeah, and there are currently no mistakes here for Stretch. Trying to slide in past Creepooba as well. Trying to get some pressure up on the shield and looking for this edge guard here. There's a dare, not going for the follow-up of the back air, but still keeping Creepooba in a very bad situation. Ooh, dropping the shield, avoiding the shield breaker in the nick of time.
I think you have a match.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so Creepooba making it back to the stage there. With the sticking with us?
Yeah,
I
I'm
see.
a trooper on comm there,
I see how it
unfortunately. I'm not a real grinder, I'm fake.
All right, so now we're kind of seeing this point. Like, this is the point where every single Ridley main loves. He's at high percent. He has full stage control. And then, yeah,
Oh,
are you
doink.
going to claim the stock first? Yes, sir. You have to finish these stocks here because Ridley with Rage is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, but it's definitely enough for Stretch to just kind of walk up and slowly up till getting that nice tipper percentage online. And we're kind of seeing them both just trying to look to find their neutral interaction and seeing Creepooba try to find an explosive fire but not able to get it. Stretch trying to get a bit of a combo game going, able to get some solid percentage up, but it's not going to be enough.
But now Creepooba giving up full stage control in a bit of an awkward spot, but Stretch didn't get the fall down with that counter. You know, he was trying to get that directly at edge so that you could intercept the up B.
Yeah, and I love Stretch using the down air because it is such a good option. It covers roll as well, it covers jumps as well, and it's a very powerful move when you get that tipper spot. And Stretch currently hitting all of them tippers, but there's a drag down. Very nice tech, living and holding on to see another day.
Stretch is being so aggressive off stage, but so far, like, it paid off a little bit on the last stage, but here, he just gave up that stock because he tried to run off and fair and messed it up. If you ever make any mistake off stage against Ridley and you give this character full stage control, you're just, like, completely reversing an advantageous spot for yourself.
Yeah, probably in Stretch's mind right now. Stretch is like, oh, I'm down this much, I'm down a game, and he has the stock as well, I gotta make a play, but against Ridley, you have to choose your options very carefully, but that up smash definitely well thought out with that an aggressive option for Creepooba there.
Trying to get that dash attack 2 in the roll in, but Stretch very wise not to go ahead and give that up. Neutral air versus neutral air, and it turns out Ridley's wins.
It's basically like Ganon kick. That move is OD.
It's actually like, it's super similar to a lot of other characters' nairs. The only reason why it's better is because it's bigger. Sakurai definitely a fan of that. Just like give him big hitbox. He deserves it. This character actually does that.
He needs it. Sakurai's like, he needs it.
Unironically, yes.
Bro needs it to cook right now. And Creepooba having the ledge is looking to just snipe out with these back airs. Very good condition to get that grab as well. Not able to secure the stock as well, but we have the fireball game going strong. Can Stretch pull through? And yes, he does, making it past the grab and looking to get more confirms off.
This is terrifying right here because Marth with tippers is liable to get early kills. Look at that. The neutral B very nearly doing it across the stage. Stretch is doing a great job waiting there. No tipper on that tilt, though, nor the down air. This is the problem with a little bit of Marth-itis. He's liable to kill early, but you have to go ahead and hit those specific hitboxes, and right now, Stretch not giving it up.
Yeah, the Nair still not finding that Nair one to get it, but the up B,
Stretch dead,
wow.
100%. Yeah, if that was a counter, I think Stretch had it, but he went off stage with a hitbox. And
unfortunate.
yeah.
Oh, is this
Best of 5, yeah, we are
best
in
of 5.
winner's
Oh, this is
semis
best
territory.
of 5. Honestly, I was not aware you guys did best of 5 in
Yep,
was it
it's
best of 5
all
top
top
5 or the top 8?
All top 8 is best of 5.
This is amazing.
Yeah, we some of our places around here do all top 12 actually, which is crazy.
All top 12. Wow.
Yeah. So
I'm so used to like the best of 3 and like losers finals, winners finals, and like grands are just best of 5 because due to time and everything.
It's
and
great for
city and
people to
everything.
catch some really good Smash games. The problem is like when it's 1 o'clock in the morning, then it gets a little tiresome for us commentators.
Yeah, but right now it's a party, and Stretch is looking to continue that party right now, looking to find some very nice conversions and a nice chase as well. Look at that counter. It's doing some really nice damage on Creepooba.
I dig the up B aggressively too. I feel like Ridley is a character that doesn't really have the best mobility, so if he's at mid percentages and you're able to just get that up B out of jail free card, you're going to knock him far enough away where he can't chase you down.
Yeah, that invincibility definitely does wonders for this character as well, but Creepooba piloting this Ridley, having this very scary ledge trapping, he's going to make it very hard for Stress to come back, and the call out trying to swing aggressively from disadvantage.
That's always the problem. It's like you have to choose that option sometimes with Marth, but if you guess wrong, then you don't have the best follow-up tools.
Yeah, it's really powerful. Like, I could get addicted to hitting like tipper down there, and then you land the move right, and you're able to get a conversion into the upper, and that's just a free stock for you. But you always have to think twice about it.
Tippers are like, they're a high to be chased with this character. It's like every now and then you're hitting them, it's like, this is the best character in the game. And then you just die at like 70. It's like, this is the worst character in the game.
Yeah, that up air. I always love when Creepooba goes after those. You can tell when he hits those up airs, when he hits those edge guards, he is confident.
He went for the down feet.
This is confidence. This is confidence here. He's trying to sauce on Stretch right now.
That is a statement win right there. That's one of those, like, I'm not even going to put you in loser bracket. You just need to go home after this.
Now you got a DQ out of bracket, my friend, and just trying to end it all off this conversion, but Stretch taking it with the back air as well. It's Marth. And he just got hit all the way to the other side of the stage. The tipper, he's trying to catch him matching with the F-tilt like he did before, but he does catch him there with that that F-tilt.
That's just Marth things right there. You outspaced Ridley forward tilt. Yeah, you deserve that stock. Clap it up for him.
Give it to me. Why are you pressing buttons on my turn? This is the
you're
spacing.
dead.
Wow, he
Marth's so
two-framed.
bad. Oh my god. What a great forward tilt by Creepooba, but Stretch unable to recover in that spot whatsoever.
That forward tilt gotta be in the Book of War Crimes, honestly.
It's so good.
It's too good. That move infuriates me.
All right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get up right here and let you and Quack get a set or two,
Oh,
and then we'll keep the rotation going.
Yo, the Snivy
I
Quack
just wanna-
duo.
So I think you two might be working together tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Because I got to bump his block together because he's too good.
He's too
liable to
good?
make them runs.
Oh man, my boy Quack. He's too nice on the sticks. He's like, might mess around and get. Yeah, he's definitely he's either mid. The Quack inconsistency, bro, is it's certainly something to behold. He's either mid or he just busters mid or is peak Philly player PR level smoking everybody. And if any of you are still watching, it's time for some good old MTF hours up on the mic. You already know. Yes, sir. More than friendlies. Yo, more than friendlies on the mic. There we go.
Who would have thunk it? Yeah, you're right.
Who would have thunk it? Quack, this is like our first time in a while commentating together.
A very hot minute. At least a year, at least, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah,
right?
especially outside of northeastern Pennsylvania and just the Philly region in general, honestly.
Yeah, we're here we are, bro. It's the big leagues, man.
Since you applied mad late to Eon, some mates trying to hop on comms when I already finalized the schedule.
Look, man, that's all right. We'll worry about that next year, bro. Whenever that happens.
Next year, listen. When I got something cooking, I'll let you know.
All right, copy
I'm
that,
cooking
bro.
something, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Speaking of cooking, bro, we got some spicy individuals here going to the sticks here. AOS and Dark, bro.
Yes, we do. Dark was seeded #1 at the Winter Arcadian. Has definitely been cooking all of bracket, making an upset over ZD 2-1. His grenade conversions have been looking nice all day, but I haven't seen anything from our good friend AOS, who is also a very formidable foe in Dark's path right now.
For sure. He did play one set earlier today. I forgot the name of the person. He was playing a young Link, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was Zexyyy, yes.
Yes, that is the correct one. And he was doing some stuff there, but I think like we're going to see really if AOS is really going to feel the spice coming through, or if Dark is really going to take him out of the game plan here. Double paralyzer. We love to see it.
Yeah, I'm really interesting. I really want to see what kind of ZSS is AOS. I have not seen them in a minute. The last time I watched them was at SmashCon, and they were going up against my boy Hunter.
And you know, shout out to Hunter, man. He's always been a real top tier homie in the New York scene. And now we're gonna see that spicy back air coming through here from AOS. They're catching that. I believe that was an early cipher there. I just kind of hitting them out of it.
Yeah, and one thing I want to bring up real quick is that a lot of the time when Dark goes for their recoveries, they want to recover high. They usually go high to just avoid all the shenanigans that kind of happen at the ledge to invalidate that ledge trapping. And we know ZSS has a very phenomenal game to kind of contest you going high and a really good kind of horizontal vertical game to challenge you. So that is mainly what I want to see how Dark deals with going into the set. He's going to have to mix it up quite a bit.
For sure, and already looking to go for the high game here. iOS is not willing to stay by here. Already got that flip kick in the berry. Not be there, not taking the stock yet, but we're looking to see with this local recovery here what's going to happen here. I believe the jump has been taken. Oh, try to go for the paralyzer down smash there. Yeah,
not finding it as well, and trying to find the nice kill off the whip as well, but there's a spike trying to set up for something. You're not getting the berry, but Dark is looking to retaliate off of something off that down tilt, but it's not able to make a lot happen, but there's that T4 going on.
And going out 2 times in a row, man. You're right, though. I will say the one thing we have seen from Dark here, but the past sets he's been playing on stream here, is that he really loves that grenade to hold in and make you hit it so that he can get that converge off it. But the back airs from AOS here have just been kind of spaced out well enough where he's just not feeling threatened by it at all.
Yeah, those grenades, he loves to play defensive. He's definitely got quite a few conversions off in his previous sets before from them. And he mainly plays like that so he can just get his opponent to play the C-Cam, which we already know Snake has some nasty options.
Facts. I mean, not to mention that they're all fast too. Like the fact that got the overextension there out that back air with the up air there. And I wonder, I believe that C4 is on the plat there. You gotta be very careful there if you're AOS. The C4 placements, I think, will be very important for the set moving forward here, and how Dark wants to handle that.
I just saw AOS crawl, and I already know they're goated. And when I see people microspace or like get their crawl action going on, I already know they are not one to mess with.
100%. Up to Z4 already playing the game here. I see that he really likes to go for the platform there. I think it's really good. Ooh, yeah, we oohing together, bro. We're gonna.
They said stop, stop. I don't like what you're doing. Wait. I don't like what you're doing.
Yo, he accidentally got sticky himself and blew up.
Yo, if I'm AOS, I'm a fan of that. I take those.
Oh,
I take those,
bro. Yo, Dark wasn't paying attention. That's all right. Game 1, Dark or to AOS, my friend. Let's go.
I'm letting the boys
Yo,
at
can we
home
just
know.
see the surprise on Dark's face when that happened, bro? He was like so confident, like, yeah, this guy AOS, man, we're chilling on the game too, and then there, boom.
It's like, there.
On me, not you.
I love the confidence that AOS was playing, like that CKC off the grenades. So he's like, grenades, I don't care what's happening. No fire, no flames, all this warfare going around. I'm just going to play my game. Wow! He got ping-ponged off the grenade?
Yes,
that was
sir.
nice. That was nice.
Yeah, there's the confidence, man. Yeah, I 100% agree. Not only the confidence to approach even with the grenades coming through. Wow, the Cypher Barber still saving his lives, brother. Okay, so anyways, not only the confidence to go through grenade even though it's coming out, but also just to be able to use it is so important in this kind of matchup here where you're going to see them aplenty here. AOS's ledge trapping in particular right now has been so good too. Really not afraid to chase them at all. And already taking this first stock here in commanding fashion.
This aggressive play, this is nasty. And we already know that a lot of characters in this game kind of struggle to deal with the just landing on top of Snake. But ZSS is having no trouble at all, especially with her frame data, how minus her moves are on shield, and that hurt box shifting as well. This is actually a tough challenger for Snake, and that explosive advantage state going crazy for AOS right now.
He's going, man.
Oh my god, double down air?
He does not stop.
Yo, AOS is cooking right now. There's a conversion. Okay, all right.
Yo, we both felt the fear. We both felt the fear. That's all right. You know what? We still have another stock to play here. But man, AOS is cooking with some fish grease right now, bro.
That DI though from Dark, knowing to just get out of that option, not wanting AOS to get the style. He had to go for the teabag for the mental damage just a little bit.
Yo, the tactical crouch is on deck here. Ooh, good down. Trying to get the down and the DI down to get out of the last hit. Yo, AOS, AOS just has everything, it seems, figured out.
This is world-class behavior out here.
I will admit.
I'm sorry.
Talk to me, dude.
No,
No. After you, sir.
No, listen.
You saw something I didn't see. I want to hear from you.
I'm just trying to talk up AOS here because they're playing with the fire out here quickly. Well, actually, this is best of 5 territory. I'm so used to just
2 out of 3s, man. Here, there, everywhere. But we're here. We're in the big time now. This is 3 out of 5.
Best of 5 in the big time.
Quick 2-0, by the way. Because I will wholly admit that Dark had a game plan, right? He definitely had some good ideas, and then all of a sudden, AOS just like, nah, I got you figured out.
You're momentum shift.
Yeah, you're gonna sit at the top now. You're gonna sit at the corner. I'm gonna almost combo you with the grenades to your demise, and I gotta see what kind of adjustment Dark is gonna make here, man. I think the big thing is they had to play a little bit more. I feel like they're trying to convert out the grenades a little too much, and AOS is really capitalizing on it. And in particular, when it comes to, whoa, you gotta be careful.
You just gotta put the lid onto AOS's aggression right now because
100%.
It is currently unmatched. Every time AOS is finding that immaculate spacing to kind of just get inside of Dark's burst range, and not to mention the flip kick as well, which is bouncing off the shield and covering him on all fronts in the air. All over the platform, AOS or Dark just unable to still find a solid answer. Already find themselves in disadvantage and at the mercy of AOS's ledge trapping.
Can I just say though, why that back air not break the Cypher there? But excuse me.
Cypher moment.
Cypher moment.
Cypher moment.
Every time the Snake, man, there's at least one Cypher moment. Oh, okay. There. So the grenades are starting to like creep up the damage that Dark is looking for here, but he just really needs to find that stock to be able to like get that lead and then really set up that pressure that they're really looking for here. Got the yep, F tilt, baby. Even though AOS spot dodge the first one, the second one's always going to come through. But we got back airs on deck, and he's looking to go for more.
Yeah, hanging around town, but overshooting as well. But the up B saving Dark? Question mark?
What are you doing?
Some spaghetti shenanigans happening. This is definitely Dark's time to kind of capitalize this. Try and bring this set to a momentum shifter from AOS, setting up for the corner situation from the back throw. AOS flip kicking out of it, invalidating all that ledge trapping and process. This is what ZSSs do. They don't care about your ledge trapping. They don't care about your edge guarding. You got to hold that.
Facts, but if there's one thing, wow, unfortunate. If there's one thing that Snake also doesn't care about, though, is the fact that your buttons are kind of there, because Snake can just say, hey, here's a grenade right for you. And Dark's grenade play has been a lot better this time around, too, really just using it to get him out of the sticky spots, like right there, the back air there. But they're still on the top there. You got to be really careful of getting off stage, because I think if you go off stage, you could be in a very bad spot here.
Ooh, yeah, trying to catch the mash out as well with the paralyzer. Not able to convert as well. But still, Dark just trying to read it out.
Ooh, read the no mix-up, bro. We love to see it.
We are winning the lottery out here, but there's the conversion off the paralyzer, off the down smash, making this a nice and even game for him.
For sure. And now we're going to see really here, I think this is going to be a matchup of right now of who can get to the ledge harder. Will it be Dark's grenade gameplay here, or will it be AOS's continued aggression that's been proven throughout the set so far? Right now it's Dark here just kind of like using that down air to really try to find something there and then just cook grenades to make things a little bit more tricky for AOS.
Yeah, Dark constantly putting themselves in the corner. It's making me a little bit scared right now. They are playing very well off the grenades as well, kind of just making it so that AOS, if you tap me once, I will blow you up, and you're not going to be able to convert as well. But AOS fiending for that down smash to the up B. It's not going to be a stock, but it definitely will be some good damage going his way.
For sure. And the one thing too, in games 1 and ooh, that smash there. In games 1 and 2, never mind. You know what? We're just not going to say anything
sorry
now.
about that.
AOS had to shut me up for that quick 3-0, man.
Nah, this game's over. Wrap it up. 3-0 AOS. The next set moving on.
Gonzo, baby.
What happened? I just game one was like, yo, this is this is nice. This is pretty even. Game 2 was like, whoa, what's happening?
So I think what really happened was game 1 and 2, AOS kind of had the lead early on, and Dark was trying to use the grenades to kind of do some trade damage in that. But because AOS had such a stock lead, especially game 2, the grenades hitting actually worked to AOS's benefit. And it really just racked up the damage necessary for AOS to find those stocks and really make things very difficult for Dark to come back there.
Yeah, and I noticed that AOS was disrespecting Dark's shield game a whole lot, especially with that flip kick. Is flip kick really minus that much to like not be able to contest it? If so, that's kind of OD.
So yeah, so the thing is like with flip kick, if you land on the shield, like ZS still has quite a bit of drift to work with. So like they can kind of mix up if they want to go far out or far in, depending on what the read's gonna be. But as far as like just reading the landing options there, dude, AOS just had it all on deck.
That is so nasty because Snake has really good out of shield options like down air and up tilt.
Yeah, but ZS has just drift, like just the horizontal movement in the air has been so good for him. And that's why when it comes to AOS in particular, that's why their advantage state is so strong, because they can really just chase you pretty much anywhere on the map and really just continuous pressure here. And I think we're gonna see them yet again, this time against Creepooba. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really want to see how AOS can keep up this momentum swinging from that game as well. Definitely was playing so hot in those last 2 games, but Creepooba's still kind of playing nice out here with the Ridley.
Really, really good with Ridley, man.
Creepooba, I feel like Creepooba's always having a run every time I turn on Xanadu. It's
time.
like, oh, Ridley's.
Yeah, like I said, literally,
Oops, Ridley's.
At least one Maryland/Virginia Ridley just comes through and just starts ruining everything.
Scouts was telling me that apparently in this region, when in doubt, Ridley. Ridley is the answer to everything. He does your taxes, he does your homework for you. He feeds your pets when you're not home, and he's currently
What is your plans too on a free day, bro?
Well, he got you. Hit him up anytime. Hit his line. He got you. But let's see what kind of magic Creepooba can do going up against AOS. This is winners final, so we are in for a show.
The one thing I've really noticed, like a lot of times when it came to Creepooba's gameplay, is this F-tilt game, bro. Every time Creepooba thinks you're gonna approach, they're really good at not only calling out the aggressive options, but also whether it's on the air or the ground. Creepooba's just so ready with angling that F-tilt in particular, and really just calling out these jump options here. AOS is really trying to establish that aerial game and really try to find some way to either create real damage or take the stock very quickly. Yeah, because we know Ridley can definitely take a stock just as well as anyone, man.
Yeah, you can't really let Creepooba kind of play their game, especially with a lot of cheesy mid-tiers like this. You basically just have to smother them with being the kind of top-tier character, the privileged character that you are. Having that phenomenal movement and just ability to kind of cross up on shield, have all these buttons to mash, but right now, AOS fiending for this kill right now, not able to find it off the flip kick, but still looking for it. And I can see Creepooba is also fiending for a bit of a grab of their own.
Yo, I thought he was gonna go for like the jab one as an up smash, bro, hikey. But oh, got the berry again. Oh, he tried to go for it, but still able to react there with the up smash. Very good call out there for AOS, catching that directional air dodge, going towards the platform, and now just racking up damage again. Like you said, the privileged buttons coming in for AOS here. But the one thing that Creepooba is going to really try to get here.
Oh, almost again. He scared us for the second time. And is this a reversal?
That is a big reversal.
Yes, it is a reversal.
No, the jumps there from Ridley there, being able to come in clutch there. The one thing I was trying to say, though, with Creepooba, this dude is a center stage fiend, bro. If you notice during the sets, Creepooba is going to try everything in their power to get center stage and really just force your opponent to go crazy. Just because they don't know what to do. But you know what? AOS's stage game has been even better.
Okay. Yeah, and like you were saying before with Creepooba kind of just controlling the center, he's catched on to AOS's kind of just, I want to contest you with aerials game, and the F-tilt's always to just space it and keep AOS outside of that range.
But man, this ledge game here has just been working so much for AOS here. Creepooba has they could racked up like what, 50 damage right now, getting hit from there.
An absurd amount, honestly. It's still adding on to that number.
Oh, the up B, they're still saving lives, man. Even now, bro. I swear, it's like every time you think you're going to be able to challenge Ridley and with that up B, it just never works, man. Every time.
Yeah, and Creepooba still hanging on for dear life at 167. Wow, the up air stage split under the stage. I kind of forgot about that one. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he's got some big wings, bro. Ridley, that Space Dragon, man. Oh, what a mash by AOS. He was so ready for that. And now is he gonna get the Nair? Yes, the Nair will take it. Yo, 2 straight edge guards here, 2 straight stocks. And Creepooba is really trying to see if he can maximize his damage here. 167 in the gun. They can really get a quick kill here with all this rage.
Yeah, still trying to feed for some grabs off the tech chase. AOS able to knock this dragon in the back of the head with a back air. But let's see if they can continue that game going. But we already know Creepooba, a fiend with those F-tilts, especially when it comes to the tech chases, making phenomenal use of that up air, trying to get a conversion, but not able to find it. Still trying to contest AOS. It's AOS who's having to make this aggressive play here.
And on top of that, too, it's like not only is AOS really controlling the stage here, but he's really controlling the platform game, too. Okay, back air. Going for it again. But up air, uppies are saving their life, man. That Space Dragon dive, man. That's all I'm going to call it. I don't know if that what it actually is. Oh, okay, down B again. But Creepooba catching them with the up forward air. That's the trick I was talking about. That AOS was trying to go towards away from Ridley, but Creepooba was just ready for it with that fair. Now dash attack, catching the bad DI in the first game, going to Creepooba.
That dash attack was really smart because AOS was just trying to contest Creepooba, because Creepooba before was like, oh, I caught on to your game plan. I'm just going to throw out some neutral airs. I'm going to throw out some up airs as well, see what I can do as well. And AOS was doing fade back paralyzers, and Creepooba's like, not this time, not this time. Here's the mix-up, my friend. Boom, dash attack.
And I think what AOS was anticipating is some kind of more of a grounded, like not a grounded, I lied, an aerial option that was going to contest a potential like flip kick or something like that. But Creepooba was just so ready for that dash away and just dash attack them right through the stratosphere, man. All right, we're going to game 2 here.
I can't believe that was only game 1.
Right?
That felt like a whole set.
Every stock from here on out, man. It's winners finals, man. Every stock is going to feel like a set here. And it's just a lot of mental warfare here. We're going to see Creepooba already 2 dash attacks in a row, getting 31 on the gun.
Now, do you have some choice words for this Hollow Bastion pick, especially with Ridley on the field?
That's a good question, man. I could bet you money that they probably took out Smashville. And I think Creepooba really wants a stage where up smash is going to be more relevant here, particularly because of the fact the platform is the platform layout, while has been important for both characters. Whoa, has been.
Oh, yeah, that has not worked a single time.
Yeah,
you gotta chalk that. You gotta chalk that out of the game plan, my friend.
Yeah, 3 straight reverse edge guards off that foot kick confirmed. That just straight didn't work. Man.
3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, I know. We're still in it, saying AOS, man. Trying to get this damage here, and Creepooba, now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Creepooba's like, they really are doing a lot better, I think, of not getting hit by anything too meaningful here. And by that, I mean like stuff that really outside of that situation there, getting hit in a situation where they get potentially checkmated here. Yeah. Every hit that they got up to that point there was like, okay, they have options. And now, trying to read some kind of.
Yeah, Creepooba is picking their battles very wisely against AOS, and that is definitely quite the easy order for Creepooba, it seems, as well. Still having this very nice percent deficit, the dash attack to send off stage, and the fireballs to condition that ledge trapping and questioning. Still trying to swing high, trying to read the jump as well, because we already know ZSS loves to kind of just run up on the stage, but that down spike might be putting an end, but no, Creepooba coming back and reversing.
4 for 4, baby. Creepooba is like, yo, just keep it coming, man. Keep giving me these free stocks. You're going to keep whiffing. I'm going to keep punishing. And already just racking up 47%. AOS getting that center stage back in. The down smash and the up B. Tried and true, day 1. Let's get it. Last stock, either way here.
The ZSS Hood Classic out here, but we already have the Ridley Classic trying to get these Juggle games going with the up airs and the up smash as well to kind of cover that landing as well. And Sue, the side B, I don't care about your grab. What are you doing? Get in that blaster.
No,
I love the glitch.
He's like,
bro, come on. Really?
Come on, we know you got better DI than that, brother.
Really?
Like, yo, but honestly, that entire last stock there, up into that side B, yo, Creepooba was sharking AOS so well, catching every single defensive option that AOS was going for. Both when it came to air dodges, flip jumps, everything Creepooba was calling out so
Now look at
well.
that stage pick. I'm seeing Kalos coming out from AOS.
Interesting.
I like this. I like this a whole lot.
I like it too, but I also am concerned considering how that last stock went with how well Creepooba sharked AOS very hard. We're gonna see how well it's gonna translate here to game 3.
Yeah, because you're giving Ridley kind of a linear recovery that he already basically has, forcing him to kind of go upwards, not really using the sides as kind of a thing to just glide on up. And you just have this whole center, right? You took away the middle platform, you took away the very closeness that Ridley kind of loves to do, and your platforms are off to the side.
Indeed, too, and I bet you this is also a comfort pick here for AOS too. I feel like I've seen a lot of games where AOS like needs to get a game. They go to Kalos to like really find their spot, and already just really doing some damage here. 95% on the gun, but that's still nothing for Ridley, man. They could bring this back and really do tack on a little bit more.
This Space Pirate, he's a thief. He loves robbing people.
True.
I've seen too many sets, honestly. Creepooba robbing it all the time.
True, and against some high quality players too. I mean, the one game against Seagull Joe is just like they almost they just kept calling out everything. And Creepooba was trying to do the same thing here against AOS too, but like right now, 151, this is where it's getting a little spooky. This ledge trap is still hitting Creepooba a little hard for their money, man.
Yeah, rinse and repeat, that is the cycle. You're forced to go through the ZSS ledge trapping. There's the grab as well, trying to set Umbers. Drawing immediately to get some suspect DI, maybe, perhaps, but still AOS fiending for this kill, and there he finds it with the back air.
They were living quite a long time though, so like Creepooba was doing a very good job of like not getting like really edge guard like he was maybe at game 1, but
ooh,
yeah, Creepooba was just making me like eat my words.
Big F-Till fan.
Yo, big F-Till fan.
Big F-Till fan out here.
Honestly, man, and Creepooba, from what I've seen, honestly, Creepooba might be the best Ridley to use that uses F-Till. I don't think there's anyone that uses it as efficiently as Creepooba, especially right now with how well they're just getting these callouts, and with perfect timing too.
Smub just sitting in chat like, what am I, chopped liver out here?
Nah, man. Small bit is the best cheeser, bro. The best cheeser.
The best cheeser?
Jeez, what a call out with that up smash on the platform. AOS's platform game is instead of doing him good, man, it's doing a lot of harm. But the fair there, off the shield, tried and true. Oh, they got him this time.
There you go.
AOS been fishing for that the entire game, and he finally caught Creepooba sleeping at the wheel.
Yeah,
and now just really racking up damage. Up air to down air, that's a thing?
Yeah,
Well,
honestly, this down air out of shield / down air in general has been so phenomenal from AOS. You can see him just trying to ladder as well for damage as well, but it sets up for tech chases on platforms and just on the ground in general, which is absurd. But Creepooba trying to retaliate with a very huge F smash, and that's one thing I love about this character. This character will punish you holding forward, trying to play aggressive.
I think it goes both ways too, honestly. Like, as much as Ridley likes to be the one to be aggressive, ZSS is also...
What?
Yeah.
Didn't kill?
Nah, it didn't kill, man. Ridley, while they are like one of the lighter heavies, they're still kind of heavy.
And I guess it's those Kalos Blast Stones kind of just coming into effect.
You monster, AOS!
AOS.
Why? You hear it from the crowd too.
He's like, why did he throw? Why did he But it's for the content,
It's for the
man.
content, and you know what? The content's going on Yeet Smash, my friend, but for the wrong reason.
The content's going into loser finals right now. We'll see what kind of clips we can farm up for the VGBC channel here.
True. You know what? At the end of the day, man, this is a great day to farm some clips, man. One way or another. All right, Snipey, get out of here. It's your time. It's your time to go take a break. Get a water.
Thank you.
I get to be with the king himself, the owner.
Scabs the goat.
Scabs the goat, man. We're gonna see him come through here. I'm ready. All right. Oh, I'm hearing some Cynthia being played. Oh, baby.
All right, Quack. So how's MDVA treating you so far?
So far, so good, my friend. I'm just trying to hang in there. The 4-hour drive getting here was a little rough, but Snipey had it a little bit worse, man.
True.
He had it from New York.
Yeah, I'm always surprised to see Snipey make it down, like after, given Beltway traffic being so bad, and even New York traffic too. Good God.
And on top of that too, he also made a wrong turn getting here too. All right, so speaking of Snake, bro. Speaking of Snake, we're going to get into this game here, man. It's going to be Dark and Seagull Joe. Interesting. Palutena Palutena and Snake, game 1, PS2.
Oh, sorry. All right, so Seagull Joe versus Dark. This is unfortunately the classic where Dark, I think he's like 0-5 here. Like, it is a difficult matchup. Seagull Joe plays it very well.
He plays it very well, and also he's one of the safer Palutenas that I personally have seen.
I agree.
They're one of the players that like really tries to minimize as many unforced errors as they possibly can here. And really against Snake, that's the name of the game here. You gotta really create those. Minimize the unforced errors and create the errors on Snake himself.
I just double checked. It isn't 6-0. It is 16-0. Dark is Dark is struggling in this one right here.
Brother.
So, but this is Dark's evening. He has went ahead and he has an upset over on ZD so far. So we'll have to see if he can go ahead and get the long-awaited victory over Seagull Joe.
For sure. And on top of that too, you know, pop-offs can do wonders, bro. And you know for sure, there's gonna be some kind of energy coming through for Dark here, trying to figure out how to get that one in there. And I think it really is going to come down to how well this ledge play is going to be here for Dark. I think if you let Seagull Joe really control that ledge, especially with the fact that you like C4 on the platform, it's not going to do much at all for you.
I agree. Landing onto the explosive flame is not an easy way to start the set off, though. Already Dark, a little bit of a head tilt right there. Unhappy with the way that one went. And now forced edge. Reset the situation from Joe, and great forward air to force the pressure again. Cypher bailing Dark out right there, so that gives him a ton of space.
100%. But, you know, when in doubt, man, just throw some light beams at a military veteran, man.
Yep.
Because, you know, it's going to work. It's going to work.
Yeah, when in doubt, like Palutena can outcamp a lot of the cast. People don't realize it, but yeah, this character has the tools to compete in this matchup 100%. When it comes to defensiveness.
100%. Defense, and on top of that too, having invincible moves definitely helps too, man. Not gonna lie.
I dig the crouch though. Dark, I think, has the right approach there. Just like slowly walk forward with that crouch, and then try to make it so that if she jumps at you, she's not gonna be able to land that back air because you are too short.
For sure, for sure. And I think when it comes to, what a catch there with that up tilt on the platform there. When it comes to like the platform play too, I think you got to really be careful if you're Dark when you're talking about Palutena on the platform, because they get so much mix-up potential.
True.
Just on top of just drop zone, double jumps, up airs, and like they have so much mileage that they can pull off it. And even right there, being able to retreat and make Dark force an errant approach here with that nair and catching the up air.
So catching so many of those, very nearly taking Dark off the top. Instead, forced to edge again, and they're both kind of swinging with their kill options, but Dark toss on an up tilt when Palu's like below 30. It's like, maybe not yet.
Not yet, but you know what though? The fact that it's so fast either way, it is an option to like really just try to do the get off from the air. But right now, Palutena, there's just so much ground that they're covering just by their presence alone.
Oh! What? Oh, he went for a C4 recovery, and at 130, yeah, too high.
A little bit. It was a good idea, but then again, the explosive flame was also covering that as well for like whether he's going to go for the C4 or whether to go for the Cypher recovery. Both of them recovered so well, and Seagull Joe's ledge trap game was superb there that game one.
It didn't really help out. The Dark put himself in the corner a couple times.
Yeah.
Like we had a couple of those situations where like he hard committed to an option and then ran off stage or slid off stage ever so slightly. And if you're putting yourself in a bad spot where Palu's known to dominate, well, you might find yourself having a bad time.
100%, yeah. I think what it comes down to right now is I think Dark... Oh, he switched to Falco. Okay,
so
copy that.
We've seen this a couple times before. I don't think that this has had a ton of success against Joe either. But, all right, yeah, he's sending a message, yep.
Can't step on it, man. We're gonna be going in. We're gonna be going in clean and heavy. This time it's gonna be a lot more CQC as opposed to the last game here. Well, I do anticipate that, especially with the battlefield placement here, Falco's gonna do a lot of mileage, especially with how much Seagull Joe has been respecting the burst range. But Dark can really just close gaps like that quickly with that grab and with other moves like that.
I think it was oh god, who's the top Falco player? Tilde, who said something that stuck with me for a bit is that Falco side B is actually one of the best dash attacks in the game. It's like it just use it as a gap closer, and against characters like Palu, if she tosses out auto reticle and you predict it properly, hey, get comboed.
You get comboed, and then you can take stocks off it too, because there's a couple times, particularly if you watch Nexus play, he does go for that quite a bit too.
Side B back air, yeah, that's just true in a lot of percents. But we're getting to that percentage right now where we need to see a kill confirm from Dark if he wants to go ahead and get the stock off early. Because once you hit like 120 or so, you're no longer going to be able to get those up tilt or side B back airs that typically are so easy at cleaning stocks off early.
For sure, and the one thing that Seagull Joe loves to do, especially when they're at kill percent, is that, wow, what a good edge guard, is that they like to try to short hop away from their opponent to really create distance and make you give you a false sense of security as to.
You're just, what was that option? Huh.
I think they thought that they weren't going to get so far.
Could be.
Or it could have been a side B and just a misinput. Either way, it's Stevens, and we may not be even Stevens anymore with this Nair train.
Nair train coming indeed. Look at that damage, my man Quack. Already, we went from 0 to 0 to 0 to 70. Oh my god.
And almost 0 stock taken too as well. Oh, down tilt coming through here. Going for the up air, up
yeah,
smash?
You're dead.
Yeah, good call.
That was such a long string, and in true Seagull Joe fashion, he converts into full stage control to a ledge trap to a stock.
Exactly, and I think on top of that too, he's just not going to slow down with that.
Don't do it again, Joe.
He wanted it.
Let this man breathe just a little bit.
No, suffocation is the name of the game here, man. One way or another, Dark stock is going to be taken, and they're not going to do anything about it.
I agree. I think the one thing we got to see here is we got to see Dark land these long strings. He's had like a couple of these confirms. Like he's had the B&Bs. Like he's got the up tilt back air and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, every Falco worth the salt can get that. I need to see 0 to 70. I need to see Falco's incredible combo game come in clutch for Dark.
And not, especially to the point where they're at, when their opponent's at stock percentage and they need to get that confirm into it. It seems like Dark is so used to going for the ledge trap versions as opposed to going for a kill confirm.
Agreed, yeah.
That they're not comfortable yet, and even they're trying to punish that social thing with the downer. Would have gotten the stock had it hit, but because of the fact that it's just too slow coming through, Dark just wasn't there in time.
And now Dark posting up with that back air a couple times, posting up with the side B, but you are not going to win an air-to-air war with Palutena. Seagull Joe stays strong in shield, forces Dark to spend the double jump. Great air dodge down, and Joe hard commit to that edge to stop that disadvantage spot for Dark. Okay, holding the up smash. Yeah, just take a minute to consider your actions, man.
It's like, Father, I have committed a sin.
Yeah, that is 100% one of those where you chose poorly.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
Oh, God.
All right, but quick 2-0 here for Seagull Joe. I think Dark just kind of got outspaced, really, the entire game. He wasn't able to get into a position where Seagull Joe overextended because Seagull Joe is staying at home so well against them.
It just feels as though Seagull Joe is the consummate, like, old hat Smash player. He's seen this before.
Yes.
Like, you're not going to trick him. You're going to have to go ahead and pull out something incredibly crazy, incredibly unique to get him off his feet. And right there, we saw a lot of Falco B&Bs, and Joe's like, yeah, that's good. I've seen it before. I understand what I need to do to make it around the situation.
And on top of that, too, getting in a position where they're not going to get their stock taken off.
Agreed. That's a good point.
All right, so game 3 here, back to Battlefield. I do agree with the choice as far as trying to find some kind of answer stage-wise here, but I think the gameplay just needs to get tuned up a little bit. I think they understand the short hop aspect is going to be kind of important here, but I think more of a grounded approach here as far as like really calling out this shield game that Seagull Joe has employed a lot more now.
It's true. We haven't seen a lot of empty short hops at all from Dark so far, and Joe, thus, he feels really comfortable and confident just holding shield.
I almost got the trump there. What do you call it when you see an opponent try to hog the ledge like that? Some people call it different things. Whoa. Some people call it different things, man.
We still have trumping around here, yeah.
Makes sense. So some people do the funny, call it the Biden.
I definitely said hit him with the Donald a couple times.
Yo, respect, dude. When in doubt, hit him. Oh, hit him with the. That's the Donald right there, man. Just the wee, see ya.
Immediately into holding that up smash. Joe, like, his punishes with up smash are actually pretty sick. He recognizes that Dark likes to jump around, so in a spot like that, he can just go ahead and toss out the up smash, and if Dark ever tries to approach whatsoever, he gets blown up for it.
And on top of that, too, when Dark has done the empty hop, it seems like he's doing a spot dodge because he's anticipating that Joe is going to try to react to that.
Yep.
But Joe, again, is just staying at home, calling these out. And that's how he got the up smash the first stock, too. He just, like, called out that Dark was gonna get scared and press the button when he realized that Seagull is staying at home. And now he's just getting caught by everything here.
Has to side B, but he does shorten it pretty well right there, so he's not going to get caught with the down tilt. And then the forward smash to clean that one up into the forbidden taunts.
The forbidden taunt that got interrupted. It's like, step on mine. Nope, see ya. Get out of here, man. We're playing Smashy Brothers. We're trying to keep it a
PG-13.
Yes.
This is a good Christian stream right here. Oh, that back there definitely going to clean that up. Falco, a very light character.
It's funny you say that because there is a tournament that I go to that is at the YMCA, and I actually have to say this is a Christian channel, quite literally.
That's great.
Because we actually are playing at the Y. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything holy about how Seagull Joe's playing, man. They're truly in demonic form right now.
This is definitely like blaspheming right here. He's going to have to go ahead and see his preacher after this game.
Literally, dude. I think like, now low-key, the use of laser that Dark is employing right now, I do like it quite a lot. Ooh, could caught the short hop there, down there, up tilt forward air.
Now, if he had the IDJ back air, though, I think we could have seen like something start cooking there. But instead, does manage to clean the stock. Just, you got to stop going for that taunt when Seagull Joe's like walking up to you. Because I feel like Joe could have very well blown him up for that one.
You know what? No harm, no foul, man. He's actually figuring it out here. Mashing up tilt, man. Up tilt, the wonder boy. Oh, he tried to go for it again, though.
That was a sick wall jump, but please don't die for it.
Up air, try to go for back air, not
I'm
quite.
mad that almost worked.
I
died for this.
I was gonna say, I thought Seagull Joe was just gonna be like, you know what? Let me throw the back air, do the Creepooba,
Definitely.
if you will.
Perish for your sins.
For I am a goddess, and you shall believe.
That air dodge was perfect for Dark, but not quite perfect enough as Seagull does land the back air. And Dark a little bit of a pop-off right there as he knew he was starting to pick up some steam, but Joe easy to snuff that goal out.
Seagull Joe quite literally enlightened the darkness.
Exactly.
I don't know how many people made that joke, but you know what?
You might be the... Alternatively, Seagull Joe happened to say, let there be light.
True, you're right. You're right.
Keep it on with the religious undertones right there.
Oh,
all right, y'all. So I hope you have been enjoying this content here. We got a lot of great Smashers in-house today because we have tomorrow starting up Xanadu Homecoming. That's going to be our monthly starting off around 3 p.m. with Squad Strike. We will be going all the way throughout, I think, the whole day just about. We should be finishing up around 10 o'clock or so. I know we got you out here. We got Snivy.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot of MDVA old hats too. Nerf, Let It Rain, Beck. Oh,
the whole squad's coming
through. It's going to be a good crew out tomorrow.
Absolutely, and I so look forward to working with all of them, man. They're, not to mention the fact that like this scene in general has just been so welcoming, such a real competitive scene, but also such a chill scene as well. Like they got that fine balance.
Yeah, MDVA, the vibes are like unbeatable at MDVA. Like you can come here, and this is like a venue where you've seen it on camera, where we've got a ton of setups on the other side. Yep. So there are always people trying to fiend, always people trying to grind. If you are in the market to go ahead and attend a tournament, no better place than Xanadu Games of Laurel Park, Maryland.
For sure, and definitely worth the drive too. Not only for the fact that we're literally in the best part of Maryland you could come through, man. We're in Laurel, bro. Laurel has so much food, so much entertainment, and we're literally in a jockey club. Who doesn't want to be in a jockey club, bro?
We've actually had folks come in here and place bets on the Smashing.
No kidding.
Well, there are stories. We can talk off stream because a few more esports friendly.
Offline, copy that. You're right. All right, speaking of offline here, we are going to go right into it here. ZD Seagull Joe. This is definitely, if we're talking about Old Head City, man, this feels like the classic times 10, bro.
These two definitely have faced off quite a bit, and so far ZD has been catching the best of Seagull Joe, but I mean the times they have been a change, and Seagull Joe feels like has been de-rusting quite a bit as of late.
Big time too, and not only didn't he play Shulk last week, man? Wasn't I not watching that? I was low key when I was playing. I was like, please don't whip out the Shulk. Anything but the Shulk, because I see that teenager holding that magical sword that does whatever they want to do. I just cry.
I feel like the Seagull Joe classic is my ex is nice, and then pulls out a random character pocket and wins games with it. But right now, no Shulk on deck. Instead, a healthy percentage lead for Joe's Palu, just unable to claim the stock. 176 is Wolf, and to be honest, if I'm Joe, I'm a little bit terrified because you know how easy it is for Wolf to land these kills.
Oh, and the back end, the sweet spot, perfectly spaced, max rage. Really, nothing prettier than that, man. Honestly, whenever I see ZD play, and I see the comparisons to how other people play, I feel like Seagull Joe and ZD play almost exactly the same way in like a lot of aspects.
I can definitely see it, yeah.
Particularly when it comes to how they maneuver around shield. It definitely feels like they're not afraid to invade space, but also be safe about it, if that makes sense.
I can see it. Yeah, it's about patient, measured aggression. And right now, it's kind of what we're seeing from Joe here as he gets full stage control in another ledge trap situation here. Great neutral air right there from ZD, but got greedy, went for a smash attack. Joe was able to grab that one before it became a problem.
For sure, and the one thing that ZD does do quite a bit, though, is they do fit, with Wolf in particular, they do fish for quite a bit of smash attacks that are trying to find the stock. I mean, how could you, who would blame them, really?
It's all safe.
It's all safe, and it's really, really good.
Some madman decided to give Wolf like some crazy hitboxes on his moves, and by the way, they're really difficult to punish unless you have a big old sword.
Exactly. Or if you got that footstool game going, you know. But you know what? The grab back, though, they're not quite going to take it yet. That DI there from Seagull Joe, definitely saving lives. Good get up attack there off that F tilt. And now we're back. This is a reverse from the first stock. Now it's Seagull Joe at the max rage and looking to take a stock here.
And that neutral air, though, and the reverse hitbox of it, too, to go ahead and force Joe to edge. And both these players have such good edge trapping. Like, it's so hard to actually gain stage control once they have the ability to wait and look at what your options are going to be.
100% too. And now ZD, that fair hit, that's nuts.
Yeah, that sure is Wolf.
That sure is Wolf. You were not wrong there, man. All right. But yeah, ZD in particular is really, really good at finding meaningful damage when they're trying to get extra credit. I feel like that's like the one thing, especially local ZD does so well.
Agreed.
And then Seagull Joe really trying to find some kind of answer here.
He needs to find that tag. That's what he needs to find. That was a rough one right there. That's like twice in a row. He went for that too just before that.
Yeah.
And he just rolled away, or the hitbox hit him a little bit too far away. That spot, though, it feels like there's 7 or 8 different hitboxes from Wolf Nair. All of them do specific things, and all of them are unreasonably good.
Yep, and like 5 of the 7, you gotta be ready for them. And if you're not, you just die. And then the 2 out of the 7, it's just, hey, they just randomly hit. Congratulations. So I think for Seagull Joe here, I think the one thing that really...
I heard Shulk. You asked for it, didn't you?
I did. Why'd I ask for it?
You spoke this into existence, Quack.
I did.
This is your fault.
What have I done?
Everybody in chat, go ahead and blame this man.
Yes, please do, man. Yeah, at this rate, I'll see myself at the door here, but not before we see how well this Shulk actually runs against ZD's Wolf, man. Because I think it's an interesting matchup as far as like how does Wolf really get in without Shulk overextending, really?
It feels like the first few times I've seen this happen, Seagull Joe was doing a really good job at abusing Shulk and abusing the fact that he had a big old sword. The problem is that when ZD just like played in shield and played defensively and had a lead, it didn't matter. So we have to see if ZD has that little bit of an extra sauce here, if he's figured out exactly what it needs to do to open up ZD.
And right now, ZD is really like trying to employ more of a jump game to try to either beat out Seagull Joe or use the mix up there to try to get some grabs in. Because you, like you said, man, that sword can like just do some wonder. Oh Jesus! That sword
trade.
That trade is saving lives, man. But anyways, that the fact that sword is just.
Oh no, you're just dead.
You fool!
He tried to go ahead and get a new Monado art going there because he did not want to go ahead and get a regrab with Smash. That killed.
Yeah. Hey, smash attack up here, man.
Yeah, I shouldn't think about that. Yeah, exactly. If the man's glowing red, all of his moves kill, right?
All of his moves kill, and like ZD is just like, no way. Honestly, I know it's been called out before, but I love ZD's reactions on the cam, man. There's just something magical about when something doesn't go ZD's way, and he just like, there's no way that. Yeah, the hand raise, like, there's no way that hit. Particularly against a certain little Mac name we all know.
Oh, exactly.
All right, but anyways, yo, ZD's approach game against the Shulk is so good so far, man. He just really finding the openings either before the Seagull's hitbox comes out or afterwards.
Very measured.
Very measured, I agree.
Oh, no, you're dead from that, though. The one roll through, one mistake is all you get when you have Smash Art active.
For sure. I do like the pick here to go right back to Smash Art here.
No
because
fear.
Not only is could you potentially take a stock from ZD, but also any like combo that would normally work doesn't work anymore. And that really just does some wonders here. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, I saw Wolf Flash in existence. I got so scared. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I saw Seagull Joe Flash, and that shows us that he does not know that Shulk's counter is awful. That move is just so bad. It's got like such a late activation that ZD swung through it. He was invulnerable, and it just didn't trigger.
Yeah, I mean, hey, say that to Slasher, man. Shout out to Philly scene. Slash Shinobi, do the Shulk Maniac, and that man gets away with so many counters. It's not even funny, man.
Is it time for Buster Art, by the way?
Honestly, I low-key like the fact they're not going Buster here, just because like, if you get hit with a smash attack here, low-key the damage might be able to take the stock. But on top of that too, Seagull Joe hasn't been able to find anything that can really lead to anything meaningful. It's been a lot of just single hits and straight hits.
that dropping, like that's got to be a tech flub when he's done that two times in a row. I think he's trying to do like a short hop into immediate magnet so that he can like choose something and cancel his jump.
Either that, or he's trying to do jump get off into Monado change to be able to
change. Yeah, that's what I mean, not magnet.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, Monado change to be able to get them into that shield that they wanted. And not get hit
not
for
getting
anything.
the jump first instead.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough spot right there. So a couple suicides. We'll have to see if Seagull Joe sticks with it. Looks like we are committing. And that is an interesting one because there are other characters in Seagull Joe's roster. Like his Diddy Kong is a strong character that's taken sets off PR players, but it appears as though in this matchup prefers the swordsman.
Yeah. Oh, there's a buster we were talking about before too. I already just got
Take
hit
36 by
48.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Right, like, yeah, we out. So the one thing I'm wondering from Seagull Joe is when are we going to see more retreating aerials as opposed to approaching aerials? Because he's like all of Seagull Joe's like aerials that they've gone for has been approach. There hasn't really been like ones outside of that like that fair. I want to see more of that, frankly. Just stuff that like if you think ZD is going to try to approach like with that nair there, just drift away fair, man.
So I think the reason why we're not seeing it too much is that he has yet to actually have a percentage lead. Like it feels like Seagull Joe has always been on the back foot, so he has not been able to go ahead and establish those retreating fairs because he feels pressured to go ahead and run in against ZD when ZD pulls out that gap. Tech, and then you're not quite dead. Did not get the sweet spot of that back air. And landing with a jump, that's the momentum that the jump and the speed arts give you is just so insane. It allows you to reverse from all the way across stage.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And for ZD's credit, oh, what a call out there with the wolf flash to S smash. Low key, S smash for Shulk is severely underrated in my opinion. The fact that it can just stick out that far, and it takes stocks earlier than what we saw right there, man.
Oh, a lot earlier. I'm fairly certain that with like Smash art, it kills it like sub 30.
Something like that, yeah. Ooh, that was a really good. That was a good idea. They were trying to go for the guy off that dash attack there, but just a little too far for Shulk's measure, bro.
I feel like Joe. Okay, backslash, and then charging the forward smash again, but that time the angle not quite right. ZD gets back and then tries startup combo of his own. And now this is when the damage starts to rack up here. When ZD has full stage control, when he has the ability to go ahead and force him disadvantage, I feel like he's so hard to stop. Look at this, even though you know that Shulk's got that longer range neutral.
For sure.
ZD turns it up. It's so hard to get back.
ZD turns it up so well, and on top of that too, he is like so good in particular at holding the platform. There's a lot of times where people kind of mispace themselves, roll on the platform. Wow, up there almost got. If he had a smash that would have killed. But where a lot of players, when they ledge trap, they don't cover the platform well enough. ZD is a master at really holding the platform and making it not an option at all.
All right, so now we have last stock situation here as Joe continues to claw closer in this matchup. But again, he drops, but this time actually able to bait out the aggressive option with the up B. I'm waiting for ZD to punish that air slash. So far, we have not seen it whatsoever.
Yeah, for sure. It's looking kind of hard, though, unless you get the parry off it. Just because, like, the only thing that can really do, like, that's consistent would be F tilt 2-frame. But at the same time, because of the fact that Shulk's sword is just so unbelievably long, air slash is kind of just gets you back for free sometimes. But this nair to down tilt almost got that stock for free too.
That delayed tech was actually perfect from Joe because the fact that when you miss it, if you miss it in that spot and you get up immediately, ZD usually covers it with a down smash.
100%. And Joe, to their credit too, has been really fighting this last stock very well.
And feel the tension right here. I don't think we have a double jump. So, oh no, he fully commits to that forward smash. If he ran off of the aerial, I think ZD was dead.
For sure. But you know what there? He's still got the ledge trap going on here. He's going for the up B recovery. Trying to go for up air, not quite enough here. No Monado art to speak of as right now. That'd be a offensive option. Try to go for back air. The empty hop up tilt, not taking it quite yet. Now we got shield art there. Just stay alive.
Please let me down. I don't want to do this. Please let me down.
Literally.
All right, so now no more shield Monado. This is last hit for sure. Are we going to see the speed Monado come out, or is Joe going to try to do this as Monado-less Shulk all of a sudden?
I think it might be Monado-less here, at least until we get to the edge here. Ooh, caught him with the spot dodge. Okay, jump Monado trying to catch that up jump there. Oh my gosh.
Big old single hop that takes him all the way to the magnifier just about. Forward tilt, not going to do it neither. We have to go ahead and get a stronger hitbox. But Joe, reluctant to run off stage. Oh. He does get the max range forward tilt though. And Seagull Joe's Shulk looking kind of nice.
True, and low-key, like last week, when Seagull Joe was playing Shulk, that F tilt was doing so much mileage and taking stocks there, and he finally got the one that mattered against ZD to take that game 3.
So this might be the first time we've seen his Shulk take a stock off, or take a game off of ZD.
Hey, we take those, man.
Yeah. That wasn't even a we take those. That was he just outplayed him.
Legit, especially that last stock too, where it's like ZD and Joe both had a couple.
Oh no, the counter pick has been selected. ZD's Ridley is out. Do you know the lore?
Talk to me, dude.
So Zexyyy has been getting beat a little bit by SMUB and Creepooba in this matchup, and he is assured that in this matchup, this character is broken.
Okay.
Like in the right matchups, Ridley just dominates.
Well, I can see that. And already, particularly in the ledge game here, already taking that first stock. Clean 0 to death.
This might be one of those matchups, my man. That was a 0 to death to start it off.
I can totally see, like, in particular, how the ledge trap game is going to be working here for, like, Ridley against Shulk. Like, it kind of goes both ways, but, man, Ridley can be way more punishing in certain situations here. And already, and you saw it right there, man, doing the fair trade, taking that first stock, and just not letting go of this pressure at all, dude.
Yeah, it's like both of them can be edge guarded, but I feel like the margin for error with Ridley is just so much higher. Like, he can mess up a couple times and use those multi-jumps and just come back.
100%.
Good parry right there from ZD, so now trying to go ahead and use that nair to get full stage control. But this is what Seagull Joe wants to do. He wants to get underneath this Ridley and start opening him up with these aerials. Solid damage from this string and just taking the man coast to coast, back and forth.
And not afraid to either, man. Low key. Oh, it could be interesting. Oh my God!
What a trade! That's so unfortunate for Seagull.
No way. No way the smash art actually caused the demise, bro.
That's so unfortunate. That was untechable too.
It was. It was untechable. I think if it wasn't
because of the smash art, yeah, dead on.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So real Shulk mains have that Minato charge ready so they can cancel it into shield and meet. No, I'm joking.
Nah, single hits are where it's at, man, for real, dude. But no, on the real end, I'm loving how just confident ZD is, particularly at just pressuring Shulk.
Please, Seagull Joe, do not get 3-stocked by this Ridley. We will never hear the end of it.
Okay, we don't have to worry about that.
Thank you.
Yo, ZD just gave the charity stock.
He is really feeling it too. So
I'm really feeling it.
I hate that.
Let's be honest, man. Oh,
not quite dead.
So I told Ssbu about this. I am fully confident that Creepooba has the best F tilt game out of all the Ridleys, but I feel like the best neutral right now. The best
SMUB.
So
you think about somebody else in the SMUB?
I mean, look, man. I'm gonna be real. The only time I really saw SMUB was when he cheese beats really hard that one time. So I can't really say anything, but I will see that down throw taking that game. 3-1.
Right. So Hope, we got to go ahead and get you hooked on the Legend of SMUB. SMUB's that go.
Talk to me,
So
man.
we have MD Free A was a thing for a long time, where basically visitors come to MDVA because it's Xanadu. You want to stop by, and they would beat the hell out of our region.
Right.
Except for one man, SMUB. SMUB is a Ridley player from Virginia who defends the house against top-tier talent. I think he's like 5-1 on Jackal.
That's
like
funny.
He's very, very good.
That's funny.
So I think we are stepping into Grands, and I'm actually going to step off because we're switching the schedule around tomorrow. You're going to be working with Snivy.
Ooh,
so I want to give you guys Grands.
Thank you very much,
No
my
problem.
friend.
So I'll go ahead and grab Snivy, and we will be right back.
Awesome. Thank you very much, my friend. All right, so in the meantime here, we are going to get ourselves set up here for Losers Finals. It will be AOS and ZD. I'm sure we've heard all the stories about how explosive of a set this is going to be. I'm curious to see in particular if it's going to be ZD's Fox or Wolf that's going to be a play here. I'm sure we're going to get some answer from good old Snivy over here, man. So let's see it right over here as he comes through momentarily. In the meantime, I just want to say thank you all again for joining us here at the Grind Fridays here in Xanadu Arcades. Grind 224. We're vibing. We're live. We're live. We're chilling. It's Laurel Park, Maryland.
We're also shilling out here. You
Yes,
can follow
sir.
me on Syndicates.
Okay, man. Going for the plug already. We haven't even gotten through Losers Finals yet, man. Hold your horses till the end, man.
I'm channeling my Doomer energy
You're
right now.
Doomer.
I think I said it with Skaz, but I was like, ZD, whenever he gets knocked into losers, it's like ZD always comes back with a vengeance, and you're already seeing that. Just like I am back, he's also coming back with a vengeance, still in loser finals, up against AOS, I believe. Yes, AOS for seeing the. What was that Shulk, by the way? What was that Shulk?
High key, last week the Shulk was doing work.
Last week?
Yeah.
The Seagull Josh?
Yeah,
Shulk?
you got it to losers. I believe losers finals with that Shulk, man. So he definitely has some stuff with it. However, like you said, man, you're playing against a ZD who got popped off on, who is thoroughly PO'd. Up the wazoo.
And then Dark popped off. He's like, I had that. Why did you?
Like I said, he is PO'd, and now he's gonna come through with a vengeance against AOS here. But you know, AOS has also been playing with some fire in their behind, man. We're gonna see how it's gonna translate here. Town City has the game one here. Wolf versus ESS.
Yeah, and ZD not really going that traditional Fox that we usually see piloting the Wolf out here. Now, are you a fan of the ZD Wolf?
I am.
Are you really?
So here's the thing. The reason I love ZD's Wolf a lot is because he plays it very similarly, low-key, to Seagull Joe, with how he plays Palutena. It's very much center stage heavy, very much like it's call out heavy, but call out heavy based on safe pressure. And I love that a lot for ZD.
Yeah, very grounded, very simplistic, kind of by the book kind of gameplay.
Indeed. And you know what? It's kind of hard to go play by the book against the ZSS, but you know what? They're doing a lot to make things work out here. Yeah. 132 there on AOS.
Ooh! Those downers have been hitting all tonight. Tech chases and everything, and getting spikes as well on the ZD Wolf.
Yo.
Okay, I see you.
Yo, you can tell AOS really wants that run back on Creepooba, bro. He wants to, like, want to call out. Oh, yeah, I just realized, yeah. Creepooba was in Grands. Look at that.
Yeah, Creepooba is in Grands, and probably isn't the first time, honestly.
Probably not, but you know what? We love seeing it, man.
Yeah, and AOS trying to put ZD in the Vortex right now. The ZSS Blunder is currently cooking. And off the downers, trying to check chase as well, trying to set up as well. Using that frame 1 jab is a really good pressure option, but it's not going to mean anything to this ZD Wolf looking to make a tear on AOS's stock right
now.
And
a cool 70% too off that conversion. But you know what? AOS can definitely, take a stock here very quickly too. Good DI there from AOS, getting out of that fair bear range. And now we're going to see here, if they can get themselves out of the pressure here. Good mix up there with the jab.
Ooh!
The shimmy?
The little shimmy, the turnaround be like, F-Tail be like, nah, hold this kick, son.
Literally, dude. Okay.
Oh, and another one.
Oh my god, he almost did it to him again.
Do it. Oh my god, you've got covered on all fronts.
And he's not
trying
stopping.
to hang out. We got the Phantom on the hit, trying to hang around just for a little while longer. But okay, ZD trying to retaliate with the back air right now and just throwing him out.
I'm so sorry for cutting you off there because holy moly, just so much fire on both these competitors right now, man. ZD right now trying not to let it affect him. Trying to got the up smash there. Fair. Now I'll try to go from there.
That would have been nasty. If he got the tech place punish, that would have been the whole game for ZD. But right now, AOS still hanging in there. The damage is slowly racking up on them, but the back air exchange is going to win out for this game 1.
For sure. And Town City 2 taking a stock very quickly for that game 1. Man, AOS was not afraid to go off stage there one bit.
Yeah,
you saw it. Low-key, you kind of saw the fear in ZD's eyes when he went for the up B instead of side B there. That took a second stock there because he saw that AOS was covering that side B so well. And man, if this is the indication of what's to come, man, this is going to be incredibly explosive. Like I'm sure like for those of you who are used to the MDVDA seeing this set here, for us, this is low-key kind of something like we're not.
This is refreshing. It's a breath of fresh air. We don't usually see these kind of characters kind of come back and play at this, especially with 2 players at this caliber.
100%. And not only that, but players who know each other so well. And AOS is reading ZD like a book right now, catching that Wolf Flasher with that foot kick spike.
Yeah, and still making great use out of these downers as well. Not able to get a bit of an extension. Still trying to cross up, trying to catch ZD dropping the shield, but he is not yielding. And he's still looking to kind of toss up AOS in the air off that up smash. And still trying to cover this landing. And there you go, another one for the stock.
I absolutely love ZD's shield discipline, man. He 3 times AOS tried to get some kind of mix to force ZD out of shield, and ZD was just ready for it with those up smashes. And like you said, 3 in a row, man. That's enough for a stock.
Yeah, and this time around, ZD's actually really ready for a lot of these second place punishes. You can see the way he's positioning himself with these aerials, with the nair, with the backers as well. When he gets like a throw, he doesn't immediately go for the punish straight up. He kind of positions himself to kind of react to AOS's next option.
Yeah, for sure. And one call out there off that nair. And AOS is really just trying to find some place to really land too, because AOS is like, when they have stage, they're doing unfortunate. When AOS has stage, they're actually doing very well of getting through to get some damage on ZD. But the fact that ZD just kept them not only in the air but just at the corner, really laid the foundation there, taking that second stock.
Yeah, AOS has not been able to kind of just get inside of ZD's dirt range and threaten that kind of shield game that he got going on. He is able to make a lot of these pokes, but he kind of just can't capitalize on it at the moment. An unfortunate whiff for AOS that's going to be game 2. going in ZD's favor.
He
And
was so ready for that too. dude.
I'm kind of smelling a game 5 here.
You think so?
I think there's a game 5 amongst us.
All right, well, let's see what happens, man. I wonder if Town City is going to be the pick here going for game 3 here. I low-key don't think so, just because ZD just felt way more comfortable that game 2 as opposed to game 3. Going to Pokemon Stadium 2 for their game 3. I think AOS kind of has to figure...
Oh my god.
All right, well, I guess I was going to say you have to focus on that fair, but now you got to focus on
Tell me if you agree with me. I think this stage is like always, whenever I'm going up against a Fox player, I get that this is like the neutral stage, right? Like, everyone always wants to go here. Guys, you got to stop taking Fox to the stage.
100%.
You got to stop taking Fox to the stage.
The amount of times I've thrown game 1 to Fox on PS2.
Yellow, bro.
Yellow, bro, literally. Though, to be fair, it's... like,
oh my god!
To be fair, why worry about it when you got near flip kick, bro?
All right.
Why worry about it?
A flip kick for your troubles. You got these drag downs that you can kind of use to just tech chase your opponent away and just make them unable to play the game. But right now, AOS is making this alone. God, the immediate retaliation. All right, nice and even game.
yeah, low key. That was so fast too. Like ZD was so ready for AOS to miss that tech, bro.
This is why you're forced to just be in this fair game where you have to constantly just be ready to tech those. Especially look at this up tilt mixed game, trapping the air dash as well. There's no down air for you here.
And on top of that too, the platform game works so well when it comes to the up air chains that Fox likes to do too. And just racking up so much damage here. 90% trying to go for that nair there to get him off stage. But AOS getting that stage control, not quite enough there to like really make anything meaningful out of it.
Yeah, ooh, ZD getting right in there with a good old nair up smash, the Fox try and true combo, and ZD is making really good usage of these active aerials on top of those drag downs to kind of just smother ZSS, throwing out a lot of these aggressive options.
100%, and especially on top of that too, like AOS has just been felt like they couldn't just get their feet on the ground the entire time, bro. It's like every time they try to find something, they just get hit with a combo or just
there you go.
Just a rough hit.
Yeah, and this time around, ZD is kind of out of that position to not really get hit by these down airs, and AOS is capitalizing so much on them before, but this might be a potential Fox. We already know Fox is light.
Fox is light, and on top of that, the platform are helping him out too. And you know, like AOS can really bring this back too if you were careful. This is definitely doable if you just gotta play it you gotta keep yourself out of that nair up smash range and watch the hard reads.
Yeah, and AOS trying to play and swing very aggressively here. ZD catching onto that, throwing out a bit of a preemptive up smash, but is he gonna pay dear troubles for it?
Yeah, not nair up smash. Here we go. You were looking for it, and he got it. Game 3 to ZD. Wow, ZD just felt like, no matter like outside of that couple instances where he got his stock, he just felt so comfortable with that stage and that matchup, bro.
Yeah, and then PS2 really helped out with ZD because we already know how Fox loves to play. They love having that huge kind of just space to work with to able to find their conversions and a lot of extensions when they get near the platforms as well.
For sure.
They are nasty tech chasers, especially when they don't give them the fair drag downs. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that one that ZD got, man, like there's no way you could be ready for that. That was
ZD. I'll give him this. I'll give him credit because ZD is one of the best. Probably the best drag down fair Fox user in the business, honestly.
Mostly, yeah.
I don't see anybody use fair drag downs like him, and I'm starting to see. Well, I am starting to see like Light and a lot of other Foxes start to use it more, but
like ZD's the originator, bro.
Yeah. And
going to Kalos here, low key. This is one of those things that you just hear. When you hear about the Mars Light matchup here, you see Kalos here as either game 2 or 3 kind of things because Light is one of those guys that loves Kalos. And now we're going to see a reimagination of it going into this game 4.
Yeah, because Fox has a lot of very powerful mix-ups he can get off of just recovering as well, having that. But you are forced to kind of have a very linear recovery game, and ZSS might just eat that up.
And on top of that too, like ZSS also gets a lot of stuff out of this too. In particular when it comes to the wall jumps here. Both of them are going to be very good when it comes to a wall jump, but good parry there. Was so ready for it. Whoops. You know what? He just wanted the platform, man. He just wanted the platform.
Just wanted to just retreat the platform as well. I already see AOS hanging around town, looking to get that kill and finds it with the back air. very strong move for ZSS. They
100%,
Bro,
dude.
I feel like these characters are like two sides of the same coin, honestly, on this stage.
Literally.
They got the wall jump and everything. They have the mix-ups and they have that back air. They love swinging around.
And on top of that too, they have the potential combo game to work with too. More so on Fox's end, but like you can really just rack up really just mashed up to off that, man. What a monster.
And Zexyyy trying to jump into the fray right now, looking to take out AOS. You already see him fiending for that up smash as well. But you already know, you always have to earn those up smashes. You can't get them for free. And AOS not letting Zexyyy have him, trying to go down with a down air. Good lord.
My God, indeed, bro. And you know what? AOS has been really looking for that momentum builder this entire set here, and they finally got it there. Down air, but Zexyyy is trying to answer right back here, this up air train. Oh, try to go for the nair mix up, or the jab mix up again.
Yep, not falling for the good old
the old
tick
reliable.
throw in question. Yep, good old reliable.
Is he gonna go for again?
We might be seeing the repeat. Hold on. About to go through the cycle real quick, but unable to catch the Firefox with the up B. Good mix from Zexyyy, but no way that kills. No way that kills. Okay. No way that kills!
God!
You're a demon! You're a demon!
What? Yo, you monster, AOS! They were so ready to cover every single option in that up B to seal the deal, call the checkmate out.
What did I just watch?
You called it out, man. Game 5 is upon us, my friend. In grand style to get to it.
Oh my god!
Wow, dude.
I saw that paralyzer and I saw that him going for the up B. I'm like, no way that hits. No way that hits. No way that kills.
Ah! The pop off. All right. Anyways, here, game 5. Goodness gracious, how do you recover from that? For like, if you're Zexyyy, man.
I'm not recovering. I'm still down. I'm still in shock that AOS is able to get that option on. AOS is playing with something else tonight.
Oh
They're
my God,
definitely
yeah.
on fire.
That downer there, that second stock there, really lit a fire, man. And now the confidence is restored.
I have to stay true to my word, though. I said that Zexyyy comes back with a vengeance, and we might see him be able to close out this game 5 right now. But we already know AOS playing with that fire. Let's see if Zexyyy can extinguish it.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good weight for Zexyyy there. Like, he knew that the nair was looking to come through, but just kind of delaying that little bit to be able to save their stock. And now just trying to go for that dash attack there off the tech chase. Not quite enough. Watch the back air. You know Zexyyy wants something big and meaty to get that first stock.
Yeah, and you already know. You already see one very absent option in this matchup, and that is laser, being the very committal option that it is. So if Zexyyy would use it, he has to use he has to choose very wisely right now. And speaking of wisely, look at these recovery options. Zexyyy able to make it back very nicely.
For sure. But this ledge trap here for Zexyyy is definitely the bread and butter here. Really trying to find some way to pin down the CSS. Almost got the roll read there with the jazz and probably to do something off it. Whoa, my God, that back air was, ooh. I see Zexyyy like whipping out those back airs. I just fear for my life, bro.
Yeah, both of them are very scared with these percentages. They're both respect each other a lot, and they're opting to go for a lot of these overshoot shields to try and provoke an option for each other. But the commitment from the grab from AOS is going to be getting that Zexyyy is stuck and almost was able to tie it back up very quickly.
For sure. Now, oh my gosh, AOS was low-key ready for that landing, but because of the angle that Zexyyy was at, they couldn't really get that back air going the way they wanted to. Okay, try to get the fair there off the. Oh, called out the jump again. Zexyyy doubled up on that jump recovery there, and it cost him dearly.
Yeah, and honestly, jumping from the ledge with a very aggressive option with these characters, Fox, Wolf, is very good, and it's an option you can commonly see. So it's really up to them to just put the mix on, but AOS has the call-outs this time.
And on top of that too, the precision too, because low-key, the AOS was so ready for that. Okay, got the jabs there. Zexyyy has been doing very well at staying home whenever like sees that nair come out on the shield, bro. There you go, staying home again there, eating the roll, and it can still do a lot off it, because right now, AOS at 100%, a back air here will definitely take it, any smash attack here I think will take it. Zexyyy is in the driver's seat right now with this ledge trapping, but you know, AOS trying to find some kind of momentum here.
Here we go, trying to set up in the corner, but gets reversaled by Wolf's neutral air in question. Still trying to find their way in. AOS manages to land the down smash. That might be a stock, and there you go.
Yo, AOS was so ready for Zexyyy to try to get aggressive there, trying to get that stage back. And you know what there, AOS being a little too aggressive himself, called out with the L smash there. Final stock, game 5, baby, we're in it.
Zexyyy played that situation so phenomenally every time off those jabs as well. Just call out every time, all the tick throws.
Oh, you did!
But oh, the conversion! Ooh.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean
Nah, that's crazy. AOS has struck out every single time that I've seen them go for that move, and he finally lands it on ZD.
Oh, brother. And you know what? It's funny you say that because, like, legit, against Creepooba, he was 0 for 5 and got reversaled every single time. And against ZD, it seemed like every nair flip kick worked.
The flame lives on.
The flame lives on.
The flame lives on.
And it goes to Grands. The run back, baby.
That's great. This is crazy. I barely see ZD in Grands. Or never not in Grands, honestly.
Yeah. Here we are, man. New day, new grind. The grind before the Xanadu monthly.
Yes, sir.
And the grind before Xanadu 500 too, bro.
Yeah, I want to check real quick how many entrants we had tonight, because I was saying this before. I'm like, oh man, nobody ever pre-regs, and I quickly look.
I told you before. It says like, yo, they're historically not the best when it comes to pre-reg. I promise you, they're gonna get a lot.
It's like 74 entrants, and I'm like, huh? I'm like,
like legit, when I left my home, there was 12 people that regged, and I got here and it was 40. And then when you got here, it was 70.
Think about what's gonna happen tomorrow. Tomorrow might go crazy. Tomorrow might be like a movie.
Ooh, I'm ready.
I hope. I already know that Summit's going on and everything. I've been watching Summit like before I got here, like the other day, and then we also have it going on in the venue as well. Everybody's kind of sitting down, enjoying both the streams. It's fun. There's a lot of cool shenanigans going on.
And you know what? It's such a privilege and honor to work with you, my friend.
Yes, I agree as well. It's been far too long that we actually have a official kind of vlog. Well,
we'll get there.
Yeah, basically. Basically. MTF is still, all vibes and everything.
100%. Love them to death, man. Hope you all are doing well. And for everyone else that's still here, hope you're all doing well too. We're gonna be getting grand finals set up pretty shortly here between Creepooba and AOS. But in the meantime, just want to let you know we love you. We hope you're doing great. And you know what? It's a pleasure as always, my friend.
Pleasure is always indeed, my friend.
You know what? In the meantime, pass me that hand sanitizer.
The hand sanitizer?
We got to clean ourselves up after how nasty of a set that was for that Game 5, bro.
I was about to be like, I have my own hand sanitizer. Let me dab you up real quick.
Thank you so much, man. A real king here. Real king, this Snivy. Love to see it.
Oh my god, I knocked over the hand sanitizer.
That's so, who needs to worry about that, man? All right, yeah, so the run back of Creepooba and AOS coming through here. Creepooba coming from the winner's side, AOS from the loser's side here. This is going to be something interesting as opposed to what kind of adjustments AOS is going to make against Creepooba now that they went through their winner's side set. What kind of adjustments will be made on the loser's side here?
Well, if I'm AOS, I'm thinking about what kind of went down in the sets to lead me to the losers. And we saw it before. AOS, their aggression was really on point in their set with Creepooba. But in certain instances, like almost every single stock, he overshot a very aggressive option or a move in general, especially with that flip kick as well. That Creepooba just ended up reversing him instead of just playing it out at the ledge. So AOS either got to play it safe and nice at the ledge or tighten up the execution and those edge guards as well, because you cannot leave this fiend, this space pirate, to Rabadab flop these stocks.
And on top of that too, with Creepooba, who is so good at staying home and really calling out these overextensions like we talked about before. I'm really curious to see, like, if we're going to see more of an aggressive side out of Creepooba here, as opposed to how we saw it before, where it's like really picking their spots and like picky-choosy. I wonder if they're going to call out AOS's aggression with aggression of their own and really force the issue early on here. And we're going to get into this game 1 here. I believe it's Try to True PS2. The Black Cloak Fiend, that is Zero Suit Samus versus the Golden God of Death, Ridley.
All right,
Game
you already
1.
said it. Going into the swing of things, this Game 1 on Pokemon Stadium 2. We have AOS coming from the loser side, going down to Creepooba in winners. Definitely looking to keep the fire, keep the momentum up, and never let that flame die out. And we already have Creepooba, one of the best Ridleys in the phase, knows how to make uses of those F-tilts and definitely will never leave you for the ledge. This space pirate is greedy, and we already have a very nice and even game going. AOS looking to get inside that center, but we already know how Creepooba loves to play it out.
100%. And the one thing I'm noticing right away from AOS is while they are being nasty with it, they're doing it in a way where they're not going to get punished too hard if it whiffs. And right away, Zero to back here, man. That's such a clean confirm. That's could just obliterate stocks if you're not ready, and Creepooba definitely wasn't there.
That gameplay already looking a lot tighter, but we've seen AOS up a lot against Creepooba, and then they just overshoot one option, like we were saying before, and they get reversal. But this time, AOS playing mad clean out here, not letting Creepooba get the option. Creepooba still just trying to retaliate, but you cannot find your way to this ground here.
Nah, you can't, man. You know what? This is kind of like low-key, like, Creepooba didn't really do anything really wrong. It's just he got hit so hard with the heavy attacks, and it's really hitting him very hard here. 114 on the gun. Could definitely lose a stock here with that side B if they got that connect. Whoa!
Oops!
Slightly missed that ledge there, and AOS a commanding 3-stock lead already in this game 1.
This is looking really good as well. Some solid damage off the up smash. Looking to get another one, but wasn't able to get it. But here we go. Down tilt scooping up, trying to trap, and there you go. Into the hand of Ridley.
What a call out too. And on top of that too, the fact that that air dodge was like the only thing that AOS really could do, because I think they burned every other option besides that. And Creepooba was just so ready for it with that call out. And you know, those F tilts, the tried and true, the bread and butter that's gotten Creepooba up to this point here. Really trying to throw it out here to get that gimp to get that early stock. And already, but you know what? Just this raw damage here that Creepooba is trying to put out here is definitely doing some kind of wonders. Okay, Nair. Oh, trying to go for back here, but Creepooba was able to take the other way.
Yeah, they're really trying to just get the center back from AOS, but AOS is not giving it up. Look at this, swinging him back into the ledge, just trying to set up for another ledge trap scenario. There's the Zair, trying to hang it back again, still controlling the center. Plaza Whip to go off, and this might be stock. There you go. Down air spike is gonna take it.
Wow, what a call out there too, because he really forced Creepooba to pick an option when CSS really like went out there and just really drifted back so well to catch that air dodge and then immediately into that down air.
Yeah, AOS trying to welcome Creepooba in the living room because he just ran out of living space.
Literally. And you know what, on top of that too, remember when I told you that like we were talking about how ZD plays like is going to be playing with a fire in their belly after they got through that winner side into losers? We're seeing a much harder from AOS right now too.
Yep, the fire is definitely building up, especially going into this game 2 here. We're already about to see taking things to town and city, and we already know what that means. Smaller blast zones to be able to get easier kills, and we have the transitioning stages as well, which is going to be a key factor into this set.
I thought you were going to talk about how peaceful this music is right now. Like
and then we just have a villainous brawl going on between the protagonist and the antagonist.
Literally.
Oh god.
Oh, I bet you AOS was really like hoping that air dodge is coming through, but not quite there. Whoa! God. Oh my gosh.
That scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me as well. We already know how explosive that is, especially with the small blast zones that we just mentioned. That would have been an instant kill, but AOS trying to hang around, trying to get this ledge trap as well. There's the punish on the get up attack, still running it back to this center as well. Can Creepooba find their way off the ledge? But nope, still able to hang around in the sky, and we're quickly just finding ourselves to another potential stock here.
And the thing I love this right now too is AOS is staying a lot more at home.
Ooh!
As soon as I say that, he flip jumps right into the fiery embrace of Ridley's up smash here. But like when it comes to being off stage, outside of like calculated risk, AOS has been staying at home a lot better this set than he has been winner's side here.
Yeah, and trying to make a home for themselves here at the ledge, trying to get the kill off the Paralyzer. They're not able to get it. Still, Creepooba having so much of that percentage online, trying to set up a chase with the Fireball, but it's going to be AOS drawing first blood in this game too.
Called out the dash back with the kick. Low-key, I think that was definitely a reaction there from AOS there, calling out, okay, if you're going to do anything that's not a button, then I'm gonna press it, bro. And he did it right there.
Honestly, I feel like I need to watch more ZSSs because I've never seen like them use that kick, like the hit part of it as much as AOS does.
True, and on top, and one thing that like, you want to keep in mind too with that is because like there's so much mix-up potential that really just comes out inherently just because of flip kick. Ooh, try to call out an air dodge again, but good at Creepooba staying home. But you know, when it comes to flip kick, like there's so much mix-up potential that you could really just get hit with on a regular. And AOS might be the best in the business at like using it to their full potential.
Yeah, and I love how there's a new tool in the mix here. Oh yeah, there's a kill off of that Paralyzer up B. There's a new tool in the kit here is using that boosted F tilt to kind of cover these second places by Creepooba. AOS hasn't been able to find them yet into a conversion, but I see him on the chase for it. I like it for a little bit of extra damage, maybe to kind of just sit up in the corner perhaps.
And on top of that too, it's a really good get off me tool if you feel like Ridley is just trying to get in your space. Oh my God! If you got that landing up air, that might have been curtains and high key.
Yeah, especially with those short zones as well.
Oh my gosh, the spacing from AOS has been so good.
And here I thought AOS was trying to hang around for another downer as well.
I thought so too, honestly. But great on Creepooba going for the quicker recovery as opposed to getting scared there off that ledge guard.
And utilizing that very active up air to just cover that whole entire space. All right, try to set up once again for the stock. It might be looking curtains for Creepooba if he's not able to find his way back to the stage. And the up B, nope, still going to be, oh,
Bink.
Wow.
He got hit with the bink. Take my there, baby.
That was mean. That was mean.
Wow.
And Creepooba was like, yo,
I'm safe.
I lived that. Bink.
And not even the side B either. That's just a straight up like, hey yo king, you forgot this on the way out.
Hey, you forgot your crown, king. Take this. You did.
Oh my gosh, but you know, honestly, Creepooba just couldn't get off that ledge at all that game too, man. And Town City, you think we're so good for Ridley here, but man, every single time that AOS got Creepooba on the ledge, wouldn't let him go at all.
We are going back to town here, which was a pretty AOS favorite game, I would want to say.
But I think the reason why it was so AOS favorite is because Creepooba just didn't have the chance to get their advantage going. There was just a lot of times where AOS kind of just stole the interaction off of Creepooba, and like right there, I can't even speak right now because there's so much.
It's great. It's AOS using these platforms. This is what I'm scared of. This is why I'm like questioning Creepooba's choice, because ZSS is
Diddy.
Whoa! Can't even talk here. God dang.
Yeah. You see, I can't talk now. You can't talk, man. We're both even Stevens here, man. Speaking of even Stevens, we're gonna see that side B coming through here for that second stock or first stock. My bad.
Yeah, nice and even game. Even Stevens all around here. But again, this up air aggression on the battlefield stages is working out pretty damn good for AOS. They're able to continue pressure and these strings as well, being like the big body that really is. Creepooba, unfortunately, kind of just has to hold them because if they air dodge, it's basically a death sentence.
For sure. And the one thing I do love in particular is like AOS is really mixing up the timing as to when it's going to hit Creepooba's shield. And right there, got the up air one, and Creepooba thought that, oh my gosh. Creepooba thought that he was safe after that first up air and then just caught without landing one to back air, almost at the stock. But you know, these fairs too have been like the mix-up hits have been so good too. Just mix up the timing. Oh my gosh, I see that down the up air. I'm scared. Or up B, I'm scared.
And the up B had a shield coming out for probably some of the first times I see here trying to go for the kick and trying to go for the catch as well. Not able to get it this time around. Trying to get the paralyzer, but Creepooba trying to catch AOS slacking, but not today.
Nah, AOS caught Creepooba slacking just a little bit there. And you know what? I can bet you he's gonna try to go for it again, man.
This whole time, it's been the AOS show. Creepooba hasn't been able to get their game started at all. None of their fireballs, none of those F-tilts that we know them for, able to control the center, has been AOS constantly dominating with this aggressive play. But we're seeing Creepooba make an aggressive play with that up smash, just trying to put themselves back into this game.
Yeah, the sharking was so impressive there too. Creepooba is like the one thing that Creepooba does when he's playing confident is he stays home very well, particularly when the opponent's in the air. But you know, when it comes to a ground-to-ground game, man, there's few that can really contest like ZSS can, especially with those short hop aerials that they can employ here, and just catching these landings with the up airs. Okay, F-tilt catch him off stage. Do it again, but nah, get up attack with says get off me.
The get up attack, very smart option there. If you see your opponent just charging a move, that's your free sign to kind of just get you. But this back air is what's going to get you. But still, no, holding on as well and trying to hit as well. Really good match, but that's going to be it.
Clean 3-0.
We got a reset, baby.
Yes, sir. Clean 3-0 in the Grands #1. Now we're in the true zone, baby. Oh my gosh. AOS just played so clean that entire set. Not only from purely an advantage state perspective, but also just in the neutral too. Like Creepooba just like had to guess so hard with this pressure that AOS just employed and just couldn't crack the code.
Now in this reset, this is what Creepooba needs to figure out. How to shut down ZSS's aggressive option, which he has before, seeing that Creepooba won the winner set.
Yeah.
But then there's a new thing. It's the ZSS coverage.
Yeah.
AOS's coverage at the ledge has been so immaculate every single time. Creepooba leaves away bleeding every time.
100% too, but right away we're already seeing Creepooba's adjustment being made here. Really whiff punishing. AOS were trying to be a little bit too aggressive here, and right there, almost caught the up air with the up tilt there. But I think the one thing I need to see Creepooba do a lot better is keeping AOS to the ledge here. There's too many times I think that AOS kind of got back for free and then kind of get reversal down here. Oh my gosh, what a call out.
Ooh,
what a call out, baby. Still living though with that, even though that F smash was okay, good call with the up B. Even though he got called out with the F smash there.
Yeah,
Ridley's big.
No room to breathe as well for AOS. Having just getting smothered by Creepooba's very aggressive options with Ridley. And we already know, like you're saying before, how Creepooba's very good at getting these edge guards, but they just need to have that consistency on lock as much as AOS is having right now. Because like we were saying before the set began, AOS needs to tighten everything up. They need to have their consistency in their play, and we're seeing it so much into effect that it's led us to this reset.
For sure, and like one thing I'm liking for Creepooba a lot more is like he's really like staying in the range where if AOS decides to do flip jump, he's ready to cover it. And that was something that they weren't doing at all in the first set of grands.
Ooh.
Try to go for the F tilt there, not quite enough. Up smash there, not quite coming out. Not quite coming out enough.
Yeah, Creepooba trying to play a little bit of a different game right now, trying to call AOS out on their options, but there's that back air shutting it down. But still, Creepooba having a very solid lead in terms of percent, but we already know. One solid string and an edge guard from AOS, or a ledge trap from AOS, and it's going to be even Steven.
Even Stevens, but you know what? Their Creepooba is trying to have none of it here. Really trying to keep this ledge going as hard as they can. What they've been really calling out the B moves here that AOS has been employing quite a bit here, and the grab too. Try to call out a roll there, but AOS decided spot dodge. Smart on them to get themselves out of that situation and really get the advantage state into the stock with the flip kick.
Yo, we are 1 for 1 right now. AOS getting their flip kick game to the spike on lock right now, and trying to go for the shield poke as well. Very smart for Creepooba to opt for the parry there to kind of avoid getting into a nasty bit of a situation. But O's trying to go for the spike as well.
1 for 2.
Yeah,
1 for 2.
There's a reversal.
Yeah. AOS got a little greedy there, trying to go for the trying to go for that air dodge read, but and just not quite enough. Up the other shield there, getting some damage coming through here. That was a really good get off too. They didn't really use that a whole lot there, really at all. What a good mix up. And now Creepooba is trying to fight their way back to stage here. Got the center, and now we're going to see if Creepooba can find a way to close this gap. Good catch in the shield there with the side B. Watch it roll. Copy that there. Dash tag.
No Tech City from AOS, getting the chase off the dash attack as well. You can see them fiending for a conversion to another dash attack off the reverse up air, but Creepooba has not been able to find it, and AOS finally lands a grab, still continuing their oppression. There's a boosted F tilts like we were talking about before on the chases, and Creepooba find themselves in a very scary situation, kind of just opting to just get juggled and, you know, maybe ledge trapped even.
For sure. And this ledge trapping here for AOS is definitely going to be doing them wonders again. If they could get the stock here. 124, definitely could find a way here. Still get hit by that upbeat coming up, that's for sure. Ooh, trying to go for the backer there. Got the neutral gap they wanted, not quite enough.
I'm scared. I'm so scared right now.
The shield poke catching it, dude. I'm pretty sure that was a shield poke there because I think Creepooba wanted to do something after the fact, but I think that little bit ahead that Ridley had there was just enough for ZSS to poke with the back air in that second game.
Ridley got a big dome. Ridley got a real big dome.
It's a whole dinosaur, bro. For real.
That head is like not even circular. It's like... What's the shape?
It's pretty triangular to me, man.
It's like, it's triangular. It's not spherical. It's like...
It's alien, bro. It's a xenomorph.
It's alien.
It's a xenomorph head, bro.
It's a xenomorph head, yes.
Xenomorph head with a duck beak.
Okay, now this is a very good stage for Creepooba because this is going to allow him to play his game kind of if he's able to control the center very, very well off that center platform. We've already saw he's very nasty with the juggles with it, and he loves just forcing ZSS to go into
oh my god,
already.
ZSS sucks.
ZSS, the up B, it don't work. It don't work. And this character is not going to get fixed. I'm sorry. Your multi-hits, you're going to have to hold them.
Rest in pepperonis, my friends.
Just like that frame 1 jab, holding all this damage and holding this ledge trap. Good lord.
Creepooba, man, you got to hold that out, man, for holding that ledge a little too long,
Keep him humble. Keep him humble. Keep him moving.
But, you know, we got to see you respond, Creepooba. I need to see some response in there. Try to get the parry there off the fair, but fair 1 leads to fair 2. Got to remember, my friend.
Yeah, AOS has been going strong with their juggle game. Creepooba hasn't able to just get anything started, so they're opting to just go for a very simple kind of game plan, which is just, you know, the F tilts catching with the side Bs as well, and the S smashes. But that's a very fierce 3-stock for AOS. currently happening into this game too.
And it's not stopping either, bro. The fact that AOS just decided to double up there with that Paralyzer laser to call out Creepooba going for a jump was so impressive. But speaking of jumps, man, don't jump when you're behind, really, man. That foot is too big.
It's it's spherical. It's too big. It covers like all around you.
Yeah, have you seen it cover Battlefield Plat? Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
That's dangerous.
True. Speaking of dangerous, man, that frame 1 jab from the CSS is also rather dangerous.
It's been putting in the work tonight.
For sure. Particularly in this interaction here, trying to really calling out the out of shield options.
Ooh. All right, the fade back just trying to set Creepooba up at the ledge. I love to see it. Trying to catch him dropping the shield on the Paralyzer, but AOS is not able to find it. But still, putting Creepooba at the ledge, this is their win condition the whole night, and they might just get it.
And on top of that too, man, the AOS is spacing, particularly around Ridley's aerials, have been so on par today. Just not afraid to just throw out buttons that you would think, hey, this would be unsafe, and it really is like safe enough where they could get a punish off it.
Oh my god, that's the first down air I've seen from Creepooba all night, honestly.
Whoa, but cross smash there, catching the flip jump there.
Hold on, this might be the Game 2 adaptation that we're seeing from Creepooba.
He
might go down with this, but this...
You had to call it. You had to call it, man. He went down with it.
Creepooba has to go down. Creepooba will go down with this. You know, being at 128 and you have that threatening back air that's just ready to end your stock at any time. But I've seen Creepooba come back from these a whole lot.
For sure.
I've seen a lot of reverse 3-0s from this guy. And I already know that he's thinking. He's thinking in his head, all right, what's the data that I got from these 5 games? What am I going to do to bring this back?
I think the one thing they got to do, in my opinion, is they got to, like, their positioning when it comes to when it gets to a shield game. I feel like Creepooba is just close enough where he's getting crossed up a little too much, particularly when it comes to fair. And I know Creepooba's starting to figure out the timing when he wants to go for fair and when AOS wants to go for nair, but it's just a little bit weird in terms of the timing.
Yeah, and I can see the gameplay shift in Creepooba right now being a lot more defensive with how they do. They're trying to like bait AOS to just come into their their space and be like, oh, you just whiffed that fair? Oh, you whiffed this option in front of me? All right, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if you auto cancel. I got the tools to kind of punish it. And they're going tit for tat right now, and there's that back air.
You 1 for 3.
Catching that overextension that AOS has been throwing out quite a bit before. They were tightening it back up, but they might be falling back into the old routine of things.
Oh, and you're taking it right there, man. Up B off that Paralyzer once again. Even Stevens, like it should always be, perfectly balanced.
Yeah, and Creepooba, there you go, still keeping up that defensive play, just getting the hits in where it matters, trying to avoid these openings that AOS is making for themselves, where AOS is making these big plays, getting so much damage, and as a heavy, you have to hold all that damage that you're just getting.
I will admit, though, Creepooba's shield discipline has been a lot better this game as opposed to game 1 and 2. Ooh! Yeah, the shield discipline has been a lot better, and it's really allowing for better call-outs coming for Creepooba here. But, you know, AOS is less trapping, and just overall pressure has been on point.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, really big moment, and gets caught behind as well.
Yeah, I'd say AOS, please don't go 1 for 4, man. I beg of you. Don't go 1 for 4.
No reversal here today, please.
That
hit! The Barry.
No way!
Creepooba almost lived that. That's crazy.
I'm just more sad that actually hit Creepooba, man. Literally, Ridley's big-ass head actually made that work, man. I'm sad.
Yeah, Creepooba, though, down to their last tournament stock, their call-out game has been immaculate, and that's the thing they're going to need to kind of just close out or to get a game on the board. But AOS has been going so strong with their tech chases off the down airs, with their nair game, their combo game as well. This is definitely looking like a wrap very soon.
Got the grab, back throw. I bet you. I know that you know that I know.
He's fiending.
He's fiending. You know it. He's gonna go for roll. Now he went for jump. Okay, copy that. Oh my god! Oh my god! You know AOS wanted that downer so bad, but up B just saving Creepooba's skin yet again.
Honestly, if I'm AOS, this is where you got to get your kill off, because really with 81, I am not safe. You're going to put him in that kind of range.
Yeah, now 111 too.
That rage is going to build up, but going for the chase as well.
Up B saving lives, but down B.
Ooh,
not quite taking stocks yet. but up B absolutely will. And that is a clean 6-0 for AOS, taking it
Oh my
over
god.
Creepooba.
This was impressive. I'm an AOS fan after this. What the heck was that?
100%.
What was that run was incredible. That AOS run was incredible. I'm sorry.
Dude.
They were playing like I've never seen a ZZ play before.
Dude.
Their coverage on so many fronts at the ledge, in neutral as well. Their combo game has been, it was crazy.
Everything was perfect. Everything was perfect. Like, the only thing I probably fault at was the couple times he overextended there trying to go for the edge guard. But outside of that, he played against Creepooba so much better than in Winterside. It was like night and day.
And it's like usually Creepooba's the one getting in their heads. And I thought Ridley was the problem solver. Clearly, AOS.
Yes. Scott was hyping himself like, oh yeah, when in doubt, Ridley.
When in doubt, Ridley. You already saw the ZD Ridley earlier.
Yeah.
When in doubt, Ridley.
But nah, when in doubt, AOS CSS will take it in this grand finals, like the Grind Fridays.
Yes, congratulations to AOS securing that dub
The big
and
dub.
that bag.
And momentum going into the Xanadu Monthly tomorrow too. So
Yes, that's right. Xanadu Homecoming tomorrow on VGBootCamp 2, I believe.
so something like that, yeah.
Because I know they're using like the mainstream for, I believe, Phoenix down, I want to say, which is happening. Why am I shilling? I'm shilling other VGBook. Why am I not shilling them?
Hey, look, man, they're back. It's right back there, man.
That is true. That is true.
All right, brother. Yo, that was a heck of a set, though. Holy moly!
Yes, it's been a pleasure. And I hope you and everybody in the chat had a great time. I know I did. I love coming to Xanadu every month. I want to come every month at least.
100%.
Or like every now and then pulling up to like the grind and staying in for the homecomings just to commentate.
100%.
Get to play and bracket, hang with the people because this venue is so
Beautiful.
nice.
Beautiful.
I love this venue.
And you know what? On top of that, too, the people there in this venue, too, is also just incredible. Not only as people, but as competitors as well. They're not afraid to just sit there the entire day and just grind it out, like, the entire night. And you know what? That's how you make better players, man. Guys like AOS, guys like Dark, guys like ZD, all of them. They've been grinders. Like, pulling up.
They're real grinders. They're real grinders.
Pulling up, getting that bread, getting that grind, and look at them now. They're killing it here, dude. I love it.
Yep, and I believe that is going to be it for us. It has been a pleasure, my friend, but where can they find you?
Oh, well, they can find me on Twitter at MarkettyChris2. Link down below if you we'll go right here. There you go. We got it right. We got it right. And then on anywhere else, man, just look for a bald man. That's just here, man.
The bald man with the Luigi cap on his head?
You know it.
One with the shifts.
And Sivy, what about you, my friend? I see it right here.
You can find me at Syndicate Sivy right there. You already know I'm doing this territory.
well, you know what? This is practice for tomorrow, man. We'll get it right.
And you can also find me at our podcast, which is my podcast with Ritual, Waffle, and Gerd, Casters on the Block. We also got at Casters on the Block on Twitter.com as well. We have a new episode, I believe, going out tomorrow with Waffle and myself.
Nice.
But that's going to be it until tomorrow for us.
Yes, sir. Until next time, y'all, thank you so much for joining us for this wonderful edition of The Grind. We'll catch you at the Xanadu Homecoming. Until then, my friends, it's been easy.
Peace out. Have a great night, everybody.